AIDS is a killer that does not...
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
The week of September 30th is Mattel Week at Kmart. Be sure to ask for your free 24-page Mattel Holiday Toy Guide. It's loaded with over $30 in valuable toy coupons. And don't forget to enter the Trip to Toyland sweepstakes. Enter by October 13th at our service desk.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
It's the CBS Kmart Get Ready giveaway. And get ready for Gerald McCraney as Major Dad. He's a Marine officer who thought his toughest...
Mics are live. We need to do a sound check because we're recording on a different piece of equipment today. Jazz, switch the cameras over.
So get ready for Major Dad, Mondays on CBS. And now you have a second chance at winning any unclaimed grand prizes by entering the CBS Kmart Get Ready giveaway second chance sweepstakes. Look for details here at Kmart.
What's our sound look like on there? Are we bumping in the red at all?
In the red.
Goddamn, stay away from the red.
In the yellow sound.
We just barely want to be touching the yellow. We just want to be tickling the yellow's butthole.
We still recording off of the...
You're not on. Why are you not on? Are you talking in the wrong side of your mic?
I'm talking directly into the mic.
No, you weren't.
There you are now. I can hear it.
It hasn't moved.
Oh,
But your face has.
your face moved.
I
Yeah.
was
You're talking
into
into,
I was into
you're talking
the
into the side
microphone.
of it, dude. There's something going on here.
I'm not hearing me.
Aim your microphone better.
Is that better?
Quit being such a disappointment to me.
Flashbacks. This, I don't know. This is what it sounds like.
Why is... Okay, Brian, help me out here. What the fuck's up with this
I don't
shit?
know.
This is what it felt like last week and the week before.
It sounded better before. I don't know. Like, there's times when it... Let me see.
So I've been fiddling with this fucking thing for almost a month.
Well, I don't fiddle too much. Okay, that looks... Actually, that looks correct, man. Now get up on it like I am. Like up here. Have your nose almost touched.
Up here, like up here,
Down a little.
like that. See, I know where I'm talking into. I mean, occasionally I'll do this, but it's this fucking thing falls down every single time too. And right about, isn't it get down lower or?
That's weird, because
See, I'm constantly talking like this because this fucking thing.
But it sounds better the further, the closer you get, because you shouldn't have to, like, get in it. That's all.
I think he's going too high on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, just keep talking. Okay,
Yeah, just
keep
say
talking, keep talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
There you go.
That sounded a little better right there. So what is it?
Yeah, no, you talking to the
Yeah,
label.
that's awfully specific to have to talk into the top part.
No, you don't talk into the top part.
Mute it.
Mute it?
Yeah.
It could be that Stan's fucking cable that's been there forever could be going bad too.
Turn it back on.
See, it's still okay. That sounds a lot better.
There we go.
There we go.
I think that Stan cable's going bad.
I think it is
So
too.
now I still
Okay,
can't
that
really
sounds-
hear me. Can
No,
you?
that's back to
That's the
normal.
For you.
That's it.
If you guys can hear me, that's fine. That's what counts.
No, you
Yep.
need to be able to hear you.
Everyone else is
You know,
super loud in my ears.
If I was a bigger person, I wouldn't ask for an apology from anybody there.
I know, it's
Fucking
pretty good,
dicks.
huh?
That's why I was making sure it was you guys could.
To be fair, Ron,
God, that sounds so much better. Thank you.
to be fair, Ron, you fucked up more shit that I haven't called you on that I don't feel bad for calling you
The
on
only
something
thing I
that's not
fuck
your
up
fault.
on is I'll lean away and talk to somebody every now and then.
That's alright. Oh, no. What is that tinfoil hat over there?
Who brings barbecue to a party without buns?
Oh, we've already talked about that. it's funny every time.
Didn't do that, you all wouldn't had nothing to talk about for like an hour.
Hey,
You know it's funny, though,
Hey, y'all
right?
got
You know?
buns there for my barbecue?
Hey, I'm on the way. Did you bring my buns? No.
Let me go check my trunk, Ron. I'm sure I've got some in here somewhere.
I just think it's funny.
You've still got honey bun on your face, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Like,
I
we're
really
just gonna
don't.
have to
I
bring
just
you
say-
like
I'm in the biker lifestyle now,
washcloth.
so I don't care. I get it.
I don't know, I couldn't see it. I guess the reflection, I see
I
the
don't-
glitter now.
Is the
I
glitter
do see the
gone?
glitter. No, it's still up there.
Where is it?
There's one fleck in your little
Right here.
crease. Like you're,
Right
you're
here.
Oh, this
No.
and that. That was where I busted
you-
my.
you
Did
got-
you hit a stripper on a moped? Because you're all fucking glittery.
you've got
think it did.
glitter right in the bottom of it, of that little crevice.
It's like it's in the forehead crease.
yeah.
He exploded a pixie.
When you look angry, it shines.
It's quite magical.
You know what? That kind of sounds like the girl from Iwo Jima.
Yeah, it does. Iwo Jima.
It's not. It's not.
Played it before.
Maybe they changed their algorithm on some songs or something. We're gonna have to take that out of the rotation.
No more Kmart song?
The 1974 is the only one I think we're gonna be able to play. The one that's like a Christmas song that doesn't sound like your Christmas song.
The bossa nova where you come back in, we can't use that.
That's the one.
Yeah, that sucks. It does kind of sound like it a little bit, but it's not.
I could see where, like, if you were familiar with that song, you might think it was it, but it seems like a computer would know better.
And the brand names you trust. For hunting,
I don't think it's plugged in, Jason.
Well, plug it in. The fuck you letting me sit here and hit it like a fucking moron for?
Texas steer and Northwest Territory.
Gotta wait on Bruce to be his fashionably 10 minutes fucking late every
It's
goddamn
10 minutes
week.
late.
If you can show up routinely at exactly 10 after, you should be able to get here on time.
Yeah,
you know how long it takes to get here.
Yeah. Wouldn't be too bad.
And Avery is probably just now leaving his house.
Yeah, maybe.
I know he'll be here because he's got laundry to do.
Ah.
Didn't he do all of it last week?
He wears clothes, dude, like throughout the week.
He wears clothes. God, he kind of got you there, too.
Yeah, I thought about
damn.
that. That's like almost...
You can wear 2-3 weeks in a row.
You can wear it, yeah. It's a style. It's definitely a choice.
It's not like he's bringing his good jeans in.
Yeah, well,
Joke's
you know,
on you, he
like
doesn't
jeans,
have
really.
good jeans.
It could be sweats, with ass crack.
11-11, Bruce. Come the fuck on, dude. I got a hair stuck in the back of my throat.
Oh, that was something I didn't want to see again, twice.
I just want to swallow it or get it out.
That's
It just
what she
can't.
said?
It just can't stay where it's living. Oh fuck! Look, those canopies things worked out pretty good. What do you guys think?
I think so, yeah, they're cool.
I
That's a
think-
really good idea.
I think I ought to get one or two more in case it was to rain next year or something. That way everybody could be under one. But
It's really cool.
took like fucking 5 minutes to set them up, dude.
Yeah.
Like
boom. Yeah.
counting, pegging them, like 5 minutes to break them down and put them back in the thing. I was expecting that was gonna be like an hour-long job. It was boom and done.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's fucking super easy. I do like that, though. Nice and quick setup. I mean, it's got a good feel. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, it's tables and shit and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's good. It's perfect.
Now those tables, I'm not gonna buy any of those. I'm gonna buy some of those campies if they clearance them out at the end of the season. But those tables I looked up because they were so sweet because you could fold them in half.
Mm-hmm.
Those tables are like fucking $60 a piece, dude.
Damn.
And that's for like not that brand. That's for a shittier brand like that.
Where did y'all get those?
Russ borrowed them from his lodge. And then we put tablecloths on them to make them look fancy.
Oh, boy. I tell you, man. I had a good time last night. It fucking...
I saw you going to Halloween parties.
Yeah, I did. I went to a fucking Halloween party. I had a good time.
Put on a costume and everything.
Sort of. Yeah. Put on a wig.
You did.
I own the rest of the shit. Everybody's like, where'd you get those clothes? I was like, I own this. Just because I don't wear them all together. I mean, you know.
She was like, wear this wig. Don't embarrass me.
All right, well, we're going to start a show. This is what we're going to do right
Yeah. My girlfriend shot an AR-15 last night.
now. That's dangerous.
Yeah, you let her have a weapon?
I hope it was early in the night.
That was kind of late. Wasn't mine. So.
Oh. Well, but the bullets will kill anybody. Doesn't care who owns the gun.
The bullets are definitely a problem. This is an explicit podcast containing filthy language and adult themes like dick and shit jokes. If you're easily offended or have a stick up your ass, this probably is not for you. Guidance is suggested for sensitive types, and occasionally some lights may flash, so if you're prone to seizures and all that, you might want to skip this. And lastly, we don't speak for anyone or any entity. We only speak for ourselves, of course. What follows is opinion based on our individual experiences in the industry. So take that. Ah, God damn it, I fucked it up at the end.
death and dismemberment.
Oh my god, dude.
He's bleeding.
I'm so proud of your middle finger you're holding up.
Holy fuck.
Serves you right.
Somebody left some steel shavings on the table here, and I chased a piece of glitter off my fucking forehead, wiped my finger on there real good, and then I got this probably an inch long. I'm afraid to pull it out.
No, you got to.
It has to come out. Hang on.
You're not gonna bleed to death if you do.
I feel like it's fair for
Don't
him to
use
be
your
stabbed
teeth. You'll
with
swallow
metal
it.
if he decides to put glitter on.
It's like
the
yelling at one
cabin.
of his own children.
God damn, it was in there good.
Jazz, pick up those other 2 pieces of metal. Maybe that's what
tried.
happened to the server.
I couldn't get them
It
up.
exploded and left it shred.
There's a shred.
It's like, did somebody use a drill and drill a hole into some metal?
Not that I
That's
know.
exactly what it looks like.
You know what that?
Oh, there's some more on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of that. Hey. Oh, thank God.
You know what that might be from is when we hung this light forever ago.
You
Really?
just now found it.
I haven't.
We
been-
remember it
I
had
don't-
those metal brackets that we drilled through.
Yeah, I don't remember if I've been. I don't know if I've been.
Yeah, you don't usually caress
Yeah,
the
I don't
table.
usually rub. Yeah, I don't. I don't rub the table very much, so that could be a problem. I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway,
That camera is
first?
crookeder than a dog's hind leg, just so you know.
don't touch it. 'Cause I don't know if it's gonna run or not.
What?
Crookeder than a dog's hind leg. Hound dog's back
Hind.
leg.
Hind.
There was an O in there.
Rear leg.
That's all right. Anyway, broadcasting live from the big house. It's the #1 delivery guy podcast close to the hospital. This is after delivery.
Not that close.
Close enough, eh? Fucking bleeding all over the place. It's my
That's an immediate
Don't
care of it.
fun today. I'm Colonel Brian. I'm bleeding a little bit. No big deal. We're 7 shows away from 200.
Ooh.
7 away from 200.
That's
So,
a milestone.
You know, we're gonna have to
We couldn't make it.
give the magic. We do a palindrome donation. We can do a fucking show 200 donation. You could give us 200 nickels. That'd be nice.
$2?
Don't say 200 pennies. No.
$20?
Jazz is here. The music wrapping up. Jazz, good morning.
Good morning.
Fucko Fred.
Hey,
Bruce, not here yet. Afterlife Jason. Sir.
General sirs.
nailed
Hey.
it.
Once again, would like to thank everybody who
Yes, indeed.
checked out the marathon, donated to the marathon.
Thank you
Would
for your
like to
generosity.
thank Russ and Amber once again for
Mhm.
hosting the pre-show party at their place,
That was
which
fun.
Thank you for your service.
they're an amazing place. They have the coolest house out of anyone I know, I think.
It is cool. It's really cool.
Anytime you put me on a 360 deck that goes all the way around the house.
Yeah, I'm
It's
down.
nice.
That's good.
Well, there's
Eh.
I need to convince him to go on
Finish.
and connect.
Yeah, you're never
He
going to
should.
get to do that. That's where Amber's herb garden is.
Oh, never
You're not
mind.
going
Oh
to
yeah,
get
you're
that part.
fucked. Never mind.
Never
Can you
mind.
build
Thank
up
you, Nana.
and over it like a
He could.
natural highway
Like
for
a
animals?
bridge?
Yeah.
Oh, like a rope, a fucking rope
Swinging bridge?
Yeah, we could do a hanging bridge up there. But there's a way. There's a way we can do that.
Or monkey bars? Can you put some monkey bars over it?
Well, fuck yeah, we could train over there. We'd bring the ISIS
Like
guys
fucking
in.
ISIS, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey bars. Guys with no army, no navy, no planes, and a set of monkey bars to train on.
Fucking the PJ, the
what
PJ
we're doing.
battalion.
Yeah. Battalion.
Can't fucking talk again this morning, Jesus.
That's good. It's
fuck.
gonna be good for the show. I can feel it.
Right.
Were you?
Yeah, we did the ghost run again last
really?
night that we always do.
Good job.
They added well, yeah, I haven't even told you what the good job was
No,
yet.
it's well. You know,
Well, yeah. Always finish. Like we've never not finished.
everybody finishes.
Is that a local thing?
Yeah.
They're everywhere. People.
I
do
mean,
that
ghost
everywhere.
runs everywhere, but I'm not going to give the name
Yeah,
of
yeah.
this
No, I
particular
know. I didn't know if
one.
it was in town more, if it was.
Nah, this one has been around for like 25 years. It's the one everybody knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but this time they added 2 escape rooms
Oh, really?
to the thing. And we beat
Sort of.
one of them.
Nice.
What happened to
So-
the other? You obviously escaped from
We didn't
it.
get time. We messed up on one of the
Oh, okay.
clues,
Yeah.
and so we only got 2 minutes as opposed to the 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We almost had it. We were
Damn.
one number
You
away.
had 3 minutes to get out, huh?
Have you done an escape room, Brian?
No. Well, sort of. It just took me 22 years to get out of it.
That was more like an escape life.
Yeah, it was an escape. Oh,
That's a good
right.
joke.
Yeah.
That was the whole entire life.
Yeah, that was my whole life wrapped up into a single room, and I had to get out of it, but it took me forever. And it cost me a lot of money to get out of it, too, by the way.
I did one where they lead you in
Worth it.
handcuffs and blindfolds, and you have to work as a team to get out that way. That was cool. That
Been
was
there,
fun.
done that.
Mm,
Well, it wasn't actually
yeah, I've
an
been to
escape
parties
room. It
like
was-
that too. You leave your keys in the bowl on your way in the
Uh-huh.
door.
And the phone. You got to leave the phone in the bowl.
Well, yeah.
Put the mask on, all that shit.
But no, we got out of one of them, so I was feeling quite happy with myself.
Did you get to solve any of the clues?
Yeah.
It's a sense of accomplishment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You finish a task, kind of like when you clean a toilet.
We had like a minute left on
Not
that
even
one,
close
too.
to like cleaning the toilet.
A little bit. Sense
No.
of achievement. You know what I mean? Holy shit, Wolf Kid's here, and he beat Bruce.
Beat Bruce here.
Yeah, Bruce is a piece of shit. How can you be so late?
Did you keep him back? Was he behind?
Bruce.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah, now you can talk shit.
He knows what time we're supposed to be here. He knows.
Seems like it. Seems like it.
He knows.
Your arrival time, fuck, you're early. Your arrival time is until noon, so.
Right. Like I'm here before my shift.
Yeah, you're 10 minutes
Before
early.
the shift, yeah.
No. Let's be clear.
10 minutes early.
You're not.
Bruce. Bruce is the shitty one. Let's talk about Bruce.
No, he's still late.
If you're the last one, then you get the most criticism. But if you're second to last, it doesn't insulate.
Yeah, I mean, you're still getting rode up. Like,
Yeah, right. You're still getting disciplined.
a PD.
Bruce is the one we need to focus on. I'm not getting a PDI. I'm not.
You gonna throw your guy under the bus like that? You
Yeah,
fucking
no,
defend
fuck
yourself.
Bruce.
You can defend yourself without
Yeah,
throwing your coworkers under.
for real, man. That's kind of shitty.
No,
Yeah, it's a
fuck
shitty
Bruce.
way to be.
Anyway, so yeah, we did that, and met
it
it.
is.
Speak of the
Look at this.
Speaking of it,
Oh my God! Can you believe him?
This dude is pretty bad.
he is still out of breath from walking to his car, or from his car so fast.
I heard.
This is
coming up the
bullshit.
driveway, so I,
me that you just looked at. Somebody else.
I know.
So he got out and ran over here.
ran
Yeah.
in, so I'd be in before you.
Jesus.
But I was still here before you.
hey, his
Bruce said
coffee
he
made it
tripped
too.
me on the way in.
Bruce is
As it turns out, cup holders are much better for giant
Then
mugs of coffee.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
your
yeah. They
trunk.
kind of are.
I don't recommend putting them in your trunk.
did you put a proper lid on that one though?
go on, throw his fucking keys.
That's a
Come on,
better
man. Let's
cup.
get started.
Last one.
Throw him.
That's a better cup, really. There he is. There it goes. Thank you.
He put him on that cable. It deadened the sound a little bit. There wasn't that solid thump.
There
you go.
Better.
Mhm. Great.
Bruce is 10 minutes late for being 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Does this
10
mean
minutes? He's only 10 late.
does this mean he's 20 minutes late or 10 minutes late? I don't know.
That's if management had to handle that.
Doing your wife a favor.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you
boy. We had to
hesitated.
go there. I know.
He started it.
Oh, okay. Well, so is it 10 minutes or 20?
I don't know.
It's 10.
It's
I
like
mean, You've never done anything to him
Yeah,
for being
that's on
10
the
late, so now he's
employer at
20,
this
so
point.
he's only 10 minutes late. The first time he's ever been 10 minutes late.
Thank you.
What's what we're looking at? No, that's not
within
the way
last
I'm looking at
few seasons, since we relocated to the cabin anyway, there were
it. So a year.
a few. It's been a year and a half.
He was on time.
That's not true.
Like
It was
once.
extraordinary, though. It's a pattern.
For the first like 3 or
Is
4
10
months,
after.
I was on time all but once. I think there was one time I was late in the first like 3 months.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't
have
keeping
no memory
score
of
then.
this.
I don't either. I wasn't keeping score. You know what I mean? Who cares? I mean,
So anyway, did the Danger Run thing last night and was talking about work to my crew in line, in the 2-hour-long line to get into the haunted walk that lasts 15 minutes.
oh God, waited
The
2 hours. Huh?
forest one or the barn
Yeah,
one?
no, this is the one with the goat.
Okay.
And
Almost worked there this year.
what? Really?
Yeah.
It's a
I
great
signed up
job for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look
Could
at me.
be. I told you, man, that one part where you go by and there's just this guy sitting on a bucket eating chicken. Like, oh,
When you go through them, do the people run from you to the people with the chainsaws and the masks?
I got a feeling they would put him
yeah.
in the redneck, we're going to have you for dinner area.
yeah, the banjos are
He
going.
just walks around going, "Are you my dad? Are you my
Oh,
dad?
fuck.
He's
Are you
just
my
gonna be
dad?"
wearing a pair of overalls and nothing else.
I'm your son.
Anyway, so I said something about work. What?
Look at your laptop. It's black.
Oh, the laptop is black.
It
Oh,
won't
thank
sleep.
God.
It's
the screen's
still
black.
recording. The screen just goes off every
Okay.
so often.
I wasn't.
I forgot to
sure.
turn that
Sorry.
off. But then the guy behind me says, "Where do you work?" And I told him, and he's like, "I work over at such and such." And then he
Same place.
immediately was like, "Do you know so and so? That dude's a motherfucker."
So that was the rest of your night,
So
really.
We're just like, "Have you met?" He's a
Tell him.
fucking. What about?
Did you tell him about the show?
No,
You
I
know
didn't
what?
know him.
They kind of got on us about the shoes, too.
Well, they ought to.
I mean, they get on people with the plant.
You guys,
shoes. Fucked up.
Your shoes are more important in that job because you're on wet floors all the time. You need some non-slip shoes.
I'm not on wet floors that often. Ever, really.
Because he doesn't want the floor.
What, do you never do your job? Like, aren't you supposed to mop?
You don't walk on wet floors. What the fuck? No, you mop your way out of the room. You mop yourself into a corner, wait for it to dry.
To the corner. And then you stood there.
Until it dries.
I thought you just mopped in front of you as you walked.
Constantly.
Or walked behind the mop the entire day.
I thought you just took the mop everywhere with you. And
it was always wet. Every
always
step was
swabbing.
behind the mop.
That's how they do that in the old cartoons, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of.
See, like Tom and Jerry.
They paint.
Yeah.
They paint a lot. They paint themselves into a corner.
Anyway.
Don't y'all get an allowance?
Yeah, $80. Yeah.
A year?
Yeah. It's nothing.
Well, that'll get you one shoe.
Yeah, it gets you a half pair of shoes.
Huh. Well, we don't get an allowance.
You can get some Crocs or some nursing shoes. Where are those around?
Mm-hmm.
Get you some Skechers restaurant shoes. They sell those now.
No. I'm going to keep the ones I got. From the other craft, yeah. They've served me well.
Have they?
Yeah.
Everybody complains about those things falling apart after so many miles.
Dude, I've had...
Like 3 months.
I've tried to help people and tell them. The ones I've had for over a year. I got a brand new pair somewhere.
I feel
I
like
haven't worn yet.
I feel like the stress you put on shoes is going to be different than a normal sized person. I feel like
Yeah, but the miles were just... And I drag. I'm a little bow-legged, and I drag so the inside of the heel gets ground off almost to a 45 real soon.
The bottom of his shoes look like his teeth. They're just grinding all day. They're just down to the bone.
Yeah, it's down to the nuts.
I mean, you got to remember he's wearing a vacuum backpack too.
True.
That's
true.
Right.
That
makes you stand up straight.
That's true. That would wear out the shoes faster.
I haven't worn it in a couple of weeks. I kind of got over that.
His Proton pack.
Yes.
You've got over the Proton pack?
Yeah. Because everybody says it. Everybody's already said it.
Yeah.
And then the last time I had it on, some lady goes, he's Ghostbusters. Yeah, Ghostbusters. Okay.
Next time somebody says that to you, just quote the famous song from the beginning of from the Ghostbusters, "Who You Gonna Call,"
Toilet Man.
Where in which Ray Parker Jr. Says the amazing line, "Bustin' makes me feel good." So you just quote that song. Say, "Bustin' makes me feel good."
That's good. I think I might do that. That's good.
And then whenever
I don't know the song like that.
Well,
so.
yeah, I'll play it for you.
No,
it's,
you don't have to
Ghostbusters.
play it.
It's Ray Parker Jr. Who you gonna call?
Sucks.
There is a
I mean, it's not good.
I guess you could call it a remix of that song by a guy who's really good at those things.
Yeah.
Called Bustin', and it is absolute gold. And we're gonna watch that on the break. It's really good.
Yeah, so that's what you say. And then when they bring you in for sexual harassment,
Busted.
because like, were you talking about busting on this woman's face? Like, no. I was singing the Ghostbusters song after she called me a
She brought it
Ghostbuster.
up. She called me a Ghostbuster.
Then you just gotta clean it up as you walk away. Say, "Who you gonna call?"
Dustbuster.
Careful.
Wow, that's fucking... that unoriginal shit, you know. I thought you were...
The audio
Yeah,
is cutting
I am.
in and out. How come nobody told me this?
Because
They
I
are
was
telling
fixing
you.
it already.
You've already turned it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, she's good.
She's fast.
All right.
We don't pay her for nothing.
So,
Pay her nothing for nothing.
quick note to listeners: if you listen to the marathon show, you saw that everything we owned broke about midway through. So we're trying a new Twitch setup, and we're recording on a different computer because the server is still being a little bit of a cunt.
Broken.
It's a little fucked.
It's extraordinary. I don't know what happened.
Everything breaking at once, dude, is like a fucking amazing to me. Like, I don't know how. Like, how does it know this is the most important day that everything works?
Oh, it knows.
And then breaks.
It always knows.
So we're recording on a different computer. Sound quality is going to be a little less than
A little different.
stellar.
Not less, I don't think. Gotta get that off the floor. I don't know what the fuck how I got back there. Let's put a cap on this. Let's do that. Let's put a cap on the spit. Let's do that. There we go.
You okay, Jake?
Nice and tight.
Yeah, I just don't know what the fuck he's doing. Did he get a splinter in his ass this time, or?
Nope.
Maybe.
Well, that depends where you're shaving this metal off at.
I think he's got some glitter on his eyelid, so I'm waiting for that to go
Oh,
into
that's
his
a,
eye.
yeah, that's getting ready to go in my eye too. I got all the glitter off right before, and then that's what led to my injury here.
You never get all the glitter off.
Oh yeah,
No.
he's
I
got
don't know.
glitter on his
I can
eyelids.
deposit some, on the table. See where it goes from there.
So now we've got glitter in the cabin.
Yeah, it's kind of kind of a dick move, bud.
A little bit.
Kind of a dick move.
Fuck
Just so you know.
Sent you that video, Jazz.
Yeah.
I only worked 2 days this week.
Really?
Those 2 days were pretty sweet.
Must be nice.
2 more not
2
work.
days. Let's see.
Sucker.
You know, when I went to work on Wednesday, I forgot that it was Columbus Day. Or I forgot it was the day after, actually.
That was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That was Tuesday,
Yeah,
yeah.
I worked Tuesday. I was supposed to be off Tuesday.
What
I went
day
to
is
work
it today,
Tuesday. I
Brian?
don't even know. That's how good it is. I fucking lose track of days. But I went in there and I was like, man, and these fuckers were in the office till like 11:45. I'm like, God, what the fuck is I gotta make this trash run? I'm waiting on these people. I can't do anything until they get out.
Carriers are so fucking lazy.
They are lazy. So
you
I'm
need to
waiting
get this done so you can get back to doing nothing.
Right. I'm in a rush.
Hurry up,
Getting
hurry
on my
up and do
time
nothing.
Here, I'll go ahead and take this one-click lunch and then I'll fucking go sit down and wait some more. So anyway, they got out about 12:15, 12:30, some of them.
Yeah.
And right when I got done with the trash, at about 1, it's been about 40 minutes. When I was done, and that was a
Do you
long...
have the that our guy does? Like,
No.
he has that rolling cart and he, like, shuffles like an old man.
No,
it
I
looks
don't
like
do
he's,
that.
like,
How
in a
often
retirement
do you
home.
take the bags out, and how often do you just empty the
You're
bags?
supposed to replace the bag once a month, they said. And I didn't know that.
Once a
But
month?
Once a month, yeah. But if it's fucked, if it's wet, or if it's somebody ripped a hole in it or stickers all over it, then you need to change it. So I change them pretty often.
Or
food.
Or someone spit in it.
There's a lot of food being put in them. Let me tell you that. There's
I
a
feel like
motherfucker
that's
that
the
eats
biggest
all the
battle
time.
between their craft and
See,
ours.
I don't care.
Is them trying to stop
Yeah,
us from
you don't
putting
care
food
yet.
in there.
That's the thing. The other guy, he keeps signs, like pre-made signs.
Oh, I'm
These
aware.
handwritten notes
Okay.
and
I've
shit.
gotten a few.
Keeps them in there, and it's every time he finds a chicken bone or anything wet, he'll throw it in the dumpster. Throw it. It's not for the food. Don't put any food in here, and I don't do that.
I don't ever leave.
What about
food
dip spit?
in my
How do you feel
trash.
about
I
dip
spit
spit?
in 'em. I
Random
spit in
people
every
walking
case.
by random cases leave food, and I get those fucking passive-aggressive signs
Yeah, the sign. I
every
don't like
other
the sign.
week, and
I was
I've
like,
never I always take my food to the room where it's
So
supposed to
happy.
go and throw it
Yeah,
away,
so
and then I'll
happy.
get back in the afternoon, and there's the sign. I'm like,
This is the sign.
What you need to do is just write my food to the dumpster, talk to whoever's dumping their garbage in my can, and leave it there for him.
See, I don't.
but he's not going to even see the sign for the
No,
next
he's
day,
not
and I
gonna
don't
see
even
the
know who left the sign.
You
We
know
have
who.
two of them there
you know
that
who-
day.
You
I
know
don't know
who
which one
left
it
it,
is. They both
though.
do
Yeah.
it though.
We have a
I
trail
won't.
cam you
They
can
both
use.
do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there Tuesday.
Put
At
the
my
tra-
station?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Put a trail cam up on your case.
I'm gonna spit in all the cans.
What are you doing there on Tuesday?
He's gonna leave a sign
Take
in my
dude's garbage
garbage
out.
can. I'll bet you $100.
Yeah, I'm definitely leaving a fucking sign on a can now. Definitely.
He's gonna make a special one. It's not gonna be passive aggressive, just aggressive.
No, it's gonna have a picture of a cheeseburger with a line through it.
Nice.
No.
How do you know what a cheeseburger looks like? You don't eat those.
Fuck off.
Watches a lot of TV.
So,
Yeah,
Honey bun.
You couldn't have opened that before we started
He
recording.
did. He had one.
I had one already. I had one in the driveway.
yeah, he come in with it all over his face, dude. It looked like he just pushed it into his face.
Giant chunks flying out.
Like there was frosting like on his like cheeks, like over here, dude.
That's how my 1-year-old eats.
Yeah, it was a mess. I was hungry. Whatever.
So I felt pretty poorly on Monday, the holiday. And that continued through most of the week, I think, because I did nothing this entire week except lay on the couch and watch television.
How'd it get you?
Well, I discovered I kind of ran out of shit to watch.
Really?
Did you?
Yeah.
It's Golden Age of television. Second Golden Age.
And I was still getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, that's
which is fucking stupid.
That's ridiculous, yeah.
So I'm going through like all the TV shows one day at like 6 a.m. and I come across this show that was for the new Star Wars thing at Disney.
Okay.
It was basically a 2-hour infomercial.
Yeah.
And it had like stars in it, like Jay Leno was in it, Neil Patrick Harris, some chick off Modern Family, 2 people I don't know who they acted like was a big deal. So
Old
I'm
people.
thinking maybe you needed to be young to know who these people were.
It's all cross
Logan
promotion. All everybody from ABC.
And so yeah, absolutely.
Cross-
So I'm sitting here watching
Sucks.
it, and like this is the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go there on vacation to go to the Star Wars Land thing because I thought it would be amazing.
We're going next year.
Well, the more I watch this, you probably ought to watch this infomercial.
Not good?
Because the more I watch it, I was like, what? No.
You can go to the
it's,
cantina and shit. It's like there's
Yeah,
that's
but-
going on. You can
okay.
order drinks in there.
Well, I mean, we're going to Harry Potter and we're going to all the little.
There
events
was
over
one
there.
ride. Is all that's there. Is
Nice.
one fucking ride.
Yeah, you don't go there for
But they're
rides.
planning on opening 2 more, aren't they?
One more is
One
all
more.
that's scheduled.
Huh.
It's mostly like the new stuff, right? Like the Rebels.
Yeah, and like they got like people walking around and stuff. And then the other thing I thought was cool was they had this thing where you make your own lightsaber,
Yeah, that is.
and
neat.
it's like a medium quality lightsaber.
It's still gonna cost you $200.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to do that for me and Kel. We can build our own lightsabers. And then I looked it up. It's $200 fucking dollars
Yeah,
a lightsaber.
I figured it'd be that. And what do
Goddamn.
you expect? It's at Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
pay a licensing
so
fee.
like going to Disney, Fucking paying to get in the park.
Better
You're
fucking
paying.
cut
You're
this.
one you can
Better
buy
be an
pre-made.
actual
That's real.
lightsaber.
Yes.
No, like his, like it looks like the one he's got that's Anakin's, where it changes colors if you want it to, and that one's like really sweet, and it's like 40. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah. So Disney just talked me out of going to their shitty shit I was gonna go to.
Usually they.
You'll still go
I
eventually.
feel like I feel like I've been there. Like there's like 3 streets and a fucking Millennium Falcon, and that's it. That's all that's there. Yeah. 2 hours.
The
It's
worst
huge,
part
though.
is they limit the time that everybody can be there for because there's so
really?
many people who want to get in.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and
That's fucked.
there are people who walk around dressed as stormtroopers, who make people leave after your hour and a half or 3 hours.
No,
or
you
whatever
no
it is.
you
Or,
without commercial.
I was going to
Of
say,
course
they forgot
not.
to tell you
They
that.
clear versus lying.
You would
No,
see.
I
you
think
would,
he's right.
No,
Absolutely
Yeah.
true.
It sounds like
I was
them.
being
Take something
sarcastic.
everybody loves.
It,
fuck
it
it
was
up.
it was just kind of luck that they needed to be dressed as stormtroopers because that's the way they would dress anyway.
I'm just saying, if I paid that much money to go there and you're making me
Bruce, watch
leave
this.
after an hour and a half, I'm gonna lay down in the fucking road.
I heard that they had a problem with people wanting to dress up, and they stop. They say, "Hey, you can't.
Oh,
you're
that's
not gonna
good.
do that."
They should.
They should stop them, but
I mean, how do you like? How's a kid supposed to know if this is a stormtrooper or a creepy toucher?
right. But then you they can.
It's Disney. They're in there.
Yeah, they're in there. You can buy a fucking a real stormtrooper outfit at this thing,
That looks cool
but
as hell,
you
though.
can't wear it. They'll sell it to you, but you can't put it on, and people are like, "What the fuck?
Well,
you
you
said
can
no
put it on.
costumes. I bought this thing." They
You
say,
can
"Well,
put it
no,
on,
you
just
can't
not
put it
there.
on. You can wear a T-shirt or something,
In the
but
bedroom.
you can't. Yeah, that's when you.
You never hit your target, though.
Aren't you a little small for a
I don't think he
stormtrooper?
gets that.
I don't think he gets
Oh, I
that
get
joke
it.
either.
Yes, I do
I
get
don't
it.
think you do.
Yeah. Absolutely get it.
Yeah. Anyway, no, that makes sense to me.
That's
You
good.
don't
Yeah,
you
you
don't want
never
people
suck.
showing up dressed as stormtroopers and then kids thinking they're one of the actors and going
Yeah.
down a dark alley of the cantina with them.
Stormtroopers are modeled after Nazis. So what are we doing here? Are we celebrating the
It's not
Nazis?
wrong.
I mean, they are called. Well, you're not. The stormtroopers are the bad guys, dummy.
I know. Are you
So
telling me
no.
that people are not dressing up as stormtroopers and shit?
But
I see
they
it all the time.
are.
Every Kia Soul, it's got a fucking picture of one on the back.
They are, but they're the bad guys.
Look at Darth Vader.
What is is that a thing?
Am I
Every
wrong?
Soul has a stormtrooper
They're
on it?
Nazis,
Yes,
and they're being celebrated.
they're not really being celebrated.
I think they
I mean,
are.
they're called
They're
stormtroopers,
the
so
bad guys.
I mean, you know, like
They're
not. It's like I'm
Yeah.
sure there's not a coincidence there. I'm sure he did that
It's
on
not a
purpose.
coincidence. Yeah, I did it on purpose.
That's not. They're not. I don't see how they're being celebrated. Like, in what way?
Because
the
now
only
they're
presence
soft,
they
and
have
now
in the
they're
park
like,
is
"Oh,
they
yeah,
kick
man."
people out of the park.
Yeah, but they're just
As far
following
as
the
I
rules.
know.
Following Disney's rules.
Yeah, they're just following the rules, man.
I don't understand
Fucking
how
anti-Semite.
them being celebrated.
You ever seen a snake
So-
eat a meal too big for his body? Watch this. Look at that. You see it making
Now
it
watch
sweat.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Although
There's
I had
already
1,500
frosting all
calories
over
this
his
morning.
face, too.
He eats, dude. He eats like a fucking Muppet. I'm
You already
telling
got
you.
it on the side of your mouth.
I don't give a shit. I
Like I
do
gave my
no.
kid-
So I'm assuming since you've run out of things to watch that you've seen in the tall grass.
No, is that on? Is that on?
Justified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
I wa-
Have
Sweet,
you? I haven't.
It's good.
I didn't know it was
Watch
out.
it.
I'm making
Yeah, watch
Kim
it.
watch Breaking Bad so we can watch it. She hasn't
Mm.
seen the last 2 seasons of that show.
It's
I was like, how do you watch the first 3 seasons and then not the last 2?
for real.
That's what
Like
I do.
it's not spectacular,
No,
but it ties everything up to where you're like good.
it's very solid.
So no good.
No, it's good. I liked it.
Just like
I
that
enjoyed
movie.
it.
But I was going to ask you about the book. Was that actually a book, or
What
did that
book?
just go in the tall grass, written by
Yeah,
Stephen
it's a book.
King and Joe
It's
Hill?
a shorter book, but it's a book.
Have you read it?
No,
I didn't even know it existed.
no, I thought it was short stories. I only recently realized it was a book. I'm gonna get it before long. No, is it good though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta read the book before I can watch the show. I'm weird like that.
I haven't watched TV in years.
Why don't you watch the movie first, and then read the book?
I just don't
That
do
way
things
you would,
that
that
way.
way you would enjoy both of them.
I
Yeah,
just
If
don't.
you read the book first, you're gonna hate the movie.
The books are always
Why would you
better.
do that?
I just
Books
don't do
are
things that way,
always
man.
better.
You could like the movie.
Yes.
You know, I punish myself for being alive on a regular basis.
So
Yeah.
so let's change it this time.
Well, why aren't you watching Logo anymore? Did you watch all the Golden Girls or what?
So what if I just go in the bedroom and turn it on and you accidentally walk in there and just watch it?
No, I don't do that either.
I
Why
think
is
it could
Mama's
work.
Family a fucking on there? Why is that a
I don't know. I guess it's a gay icon show.
why?
I don't know.
Is it venting?
Maybe because, maybe. I think they just like sassy women.
Like Naomi's kind of like a man in drag.
Well, no, I was thinking like Mama. They like Mama because she's a sassy woman.
Yeah, they probably like sassy ladies.
I feel like that's a thing that they do. It's why I love Estelle Getty.
What about Queen Latifah, or whatever the fuck her name is?
She's sassy.
She's sassy. They don't like her.
I don't know that they don't like her.
They don't like her.
I don't know that. Do you know that?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
She's got a TV show. That show's not fucking
this monthly
syndicated on
newsletter.
Logo TV.
Everybody loves Queen Latifah.
I don't love
But to be fair,
Jimmy Fallon.
She sucks.
I believe the rights to fucking Mama's Family are probably pretty fucking cheap. I believe that may be one of the reasons it's on there.
I don't know, man.
I feel like most people in the oh god.
What the fuck are you doing?
What's up?
Fucking
What are you doing?
honey bun war paint.
Huh? What's up?
Left over from last night.
Huh? What's the matter?
Would you get him a fucking paper towel, please? Jesus.
I got a little right here. And I think
I feel like he's just doing this on purpose now.
Date with a stormtrooper.
I'm slowly turning into a stormtrooper.
Right now it's just
White.
the paper towel's gonna touch this.
Oh yeah, Bruce, you missed this earlier. I had a piece of steel about this long.
It wasn't okay.
Shot into my finger, and almost came out.
It looked like a part of a
Tell him
staple.
why you ended up getting that in your
Steel that
finger.
shot into your
I had
finger.
some
He had some glitter.
I had glitter on my forehead. I got it off, and it was stuck on my finger. And I rubbed my finger on the table, and it went directly in
To the bone.
to the bone. Yeah,
It wasn't to the bone.
to the bone.
I heard it.
This is like when my kid gets hurt and is telling you about it.
Oh fuck! I bled like a hog, man. I bled all over the table.
Okay, you got something on your lip that you didn't put there.
He's not done eating yet.
Relax.
He's got to finish smashing it into his face.
You know, that's the most disgusting I've ever seen a non-fat man eat. Like,
Hi.
And that's his reaction to it.
good lord.
What's the matter?
Considering he only eats 3 foods, you wouldn't think it'd be that way.
I've diversified, man.
Oh God, it's hitting the mic. Thank God for that.
I'm diversified. I've been eating my ass off.
What do you eat? Barbecue corn nuts now?
No. That's what you talking about. That's what I always ate.
I think
You
he
said
I haven't had corn nuts
said-
since
So,
marathon
so
show.
what else? What else are you
Diversified.
eating? Those crispy things from Long John Silver's that are in the bottom of the box.
Throws the fish
Yeah,
away.
I throw the fish out the window. Give me the crust.
They sell.
Really?
Do
yeah,
they really?
Yeah.
I don't even know where Long John Silver's is. What the hell closed?
No, there's
No.
still some around.
There's a
There's one
couple
in
with some
our There's one by me that's
A&Ws.
hanging on.
I gotta be honest with you.
I don't know.
I haven't ate at a Long John Silver's in the past like 2 decades where I went, that was a good idea.
Their breading's really good.
I don't think I've eaten there since
It's really good as you're eating it.
they got rid of the ropes.
From then on
Across
until
the
it's
place
gone,
when they thought it was a boat.
It's no good.
It better not make it out of the parking lot. You better eat it.
Yeah. God, fried
It's
that shit
like-
lard too, man.
Like, I don't even know if there's real fish in there. It just seems like it's like deep fried grease.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a casing with grease.
Their hush
There
puppies are
is
pretty good.
real fish, but
Nobody
it's
eats
like
hush puppies.
1 ounce of fish.
4 ounces
seven.
of.
Right.
Blech.
Did I get it?
Yeah, I think you're good.
How about now?
Yeah, you're fine.
No, the glitter's still there.
Yeah, I think you got it.
We just need
No,
to
no.
the
You remember that movie
hose.
Life Stinks?
No.
Mel Brooks?
No. I never saw that
Plays a
one.
bum. He's a rich guy. He gets fucked over. He's a bum. And
You're talking about Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and
no,
Dan
no,
Aykroyd?
this was a fucking Mel Brooks movie.
You're
Life
talking
Stinks.
about the jerk with Steve. With,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Welcome
So he's
to
walking around-
America.
You're talking about Spaceballs.
No. Anyway, he's a bum, and he's talking to this other bum.
The guy.
They're in line to get some food or something, and so they go in there and they go to a soup kitchen, and this dude he's eating this soup like so fast. It's pretty funny. Like he's starving. I mean, it's like they're making light of all these. Oh, he's homeless and he's a bum.
Yeah, people that do
And,
that are kind of assholes, though.
He was. I mean, the movie's 30 fucking years old, right?
I mean,
and
people that
so he's-
really hate on the homeless.
He's
are,
sitting across. I hate him. He's sitting across from this bum, and the guy's all dirty, and he's got a piece of corn like on his cheek. He goes, "Excuse me," oh, his fucking mouth full of food. He's like, "Excuse me, you got a piece of corn on your cheek," and the guy looks up and he goes, "Did I get it?" And he looks back, and it's over here. He goes, "No, it's moved here to the other side." And the guy goes like that. He goes, "Did I get it?" He goes, "No, it's right here on the bridge of your nose." And so he does it again, and it doesn't move. And he goes, "Did I get it?" He goes, Yeah, you got it. So I fucking just left the corn. I mean, the dude was going like this.
Fred moved the garbage can for you. The way you're going this morning, I think we're going to have to buy you your own personal garbage
Yes,
can.
thank you. And there it is. Life stinks. Leslie Ann Warren was in that movie. Hate her too, by the way.
Who?
That bitch right there.
Yeah, I heard the name. It didn't tell me who the fuck she was.
Isn't
an
she
actress.
running for president?
Probably, yeah. I think
that's
that is
right.
her.
She's part Indian. I remember that.
See, he looks cleaner there.
116.
Like in the movie, he's like dirty as fuck. And it's not good dirt. It's
You're
like
talking about samples. I've seen. You've got.
Where is it?
You're ridiculous.
I don't know what happened.
Yes, you do.
Wait a minute, I got some on my pants. Hang on.
At what age do you stop knowing who Mel Brooks is?
This is like the scene in Fear and Loathing where they're at the police officer conference and they start talking about like all the signs of a drug addict and they're looking at themselves and it's like, oh,
What's going on?
it's on your cheek, man. It's.
I get it.
No, it moved to the
I get it.
right there on the bridge of your nose.
This is the fucking
I get it.
ASMR section for.
Fucking shit.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it. Woo! So yeah, I haven't had a very eventful week. I just watched the carriers fuck around in there and stay real late. Been in office every day till after fucking noon, and it delays me on my trash run. So I sit there and wait. I did cut some grass this week though.
I need to go home and do that.
Yeah, I don't do it at home. I just do it at work. If I need to cut
It's a
the
lot more
grass at
fun when
home,
you're getting paid for it.
I will leave work in the ProMaster, load the mower up, drive that fucker to the house, mow the grass, drive back. 1, 2, done.
I feel like that's illegal.
This is so illegal.
It's not illegal.
It
I'm just
absolutely
borrowing the
is.
mower. I'm borrowing the mower, baby.
And the
How's it-
gas.
Sorry.
you know what?
And the wear and tear.
I ended up, I spend some of my own money around there sometimes. $1, $2, anything that makes my life easier. Like you need a funnel, I need a plastic funnel. Well, you know what? I'm gonna run up here to I'm gonna spend $1 and get a funnel because I'm gonna put it on this. Put it on this order form here. I'm gonna put it on this order form, and she's gonna whenever she gets around to ordering the funnel, she'll have to go through 5 people to get it approved. Well, you need the funnel for it, and there's a back and forth.
Yeah.
And then if they've all approved it, then it shows up about a month and a half later.
What do you need the funnel for?
So fuck that.
Jason, you know how like when people get comfortable with their standing in life,
Mhm.
when life's easy, when they got it
Yeah.
good, they start to get a little complacent.
Yeah. That's how most criminals get caught.
True.
What crime
Should
are you
we take
alleging?
bets on Brian? I mean, can we do that on the show? Is that okay?
I feel like
Yeah, I think
it's
it'd be
kind of harsh for us.
What
to
kind
do
of
that.
What kind of bet
We'll
you
do
gonna
it when
make?
he's not here.
That's fair.
We're
Did
doing
I
like an
become
over.
Way he doesn't know
complacent?
about it.
We're
Next
doing like an
time,
over under. What are we doing here?
Complacency?
Well, play it that way, like if he
Uh-huh.
knows what the bet is, he might conspire with people to, speed up the
I don't think
process
there's
so
any
he
way I
can
could-
get part of the winnings.
No,
Well, I'm not
he's
in on the bet.
involved
I'm
in
not
the
allowed
betting,
to
It's just
be-
me and you.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm
we'd be
saying
allowed
he'll,
No, I guess
Yeah.
anybody can get in.
we'll do some pari-mutual wagering.
So you think that so you're going to bet against each other?
No.
That's what pari-mutual is.
I know.
Okay, it's not a...
I just used the. To be fair,
Okay, I was going to say, I don't think it means what you think it means.
it probably a dude named Perry who worked for Mutual of Omaha that
That's him.
sold like.
That's the guy. The new station manager is named Milton Bradley.
No.
No, that's what I call him. His name's Milton, but not...
I believe that.
That
What is he?
his
What is he?
first-
95?
No, he's
Milton.
Did he come in there on his
That's not
hover?
many-
It's 39, or he could be 65 if you get my drift. There's no way you can tell.
If your name's Milton, why wouldn't you go by your middle name? Like, who the fuck wants
there's
to be?
There's no telling what his middle name is.
Bradley.
His last name?
Milton Bradley Cooper.
I think I saw his last name written down, and you don't want to use that one either. So it's like, you know what? I understand, Milton. I get it.
Are you calling him Milty yet? Call him Uncle Milty.
What's what we've been calling him?
Oh.
Big Milt.
No, Uncle Milty.
What was that short story like everybody had to read in school? It was like Walter
Frisco Milt.
Walter Matthau.
No, it was Walter Smidley's
Walter Mitty.
fantastic.
The Strange Life of Walter Mitty.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Never read it.
Never mind. That wasn't
Never
Milton.
read it.
For some
No,
reason, I was
no.
thinking it was Milton.
No, it's not Milton. Well, Milton's another guy.
That's fucking
I
ridiculous.
called him Milton Bradley, and when I said it, the clerks heard me and they laughed. I said, "This motherfucker ought to be named Milton Bradley. He's much like play games because he's fucking with the clerks and all these other people. So I got to laugh.
Oh,
I
so
didn't
he's
really
doing
think it
the
was
new
that strong
station
that they
manager
let-
thing. Like
Yeah.
that's the new
Ryan
station
got a
manager.
laugh out of the only Milton name that
Right.
exists other than this one Milton.
Uncle Milty. Huh? What is that?
Guy in the middle.
Can you name another Milton?
He still has shit on his face.
I don't give a fuck.
It's
You
gonna
can't zoom
be
in, it's
for
a video.
forever until
Who
he
is the
gets
guy in the
sprayed with
middle?
the hose.
Is that him?
He wrote it in.
No, I know this dude though. I know
He's
him.
a boss too.
Yeah,
Until-
he's cool. Actually, he's a
He was
good
at a
dude.
retirement party, fucking busting moves left and right, man. Yeah.
Really? I like him. It's
He's a cool dude.
that's Merwin. I
Yeah,
got his number.
yeah, yeah.
He's cool. You want to text him?
Merwin.
No.
Merwin Freeman. Oh fuck. I don't know why I said it.
I don't either.
I wanted to prove
Morgan.
that it was a real name, but I was like, no.
I don't know anybody's name, do you?
Good
It's
lord.
Morgan Freeman. I'm sorry. I fucked
Morgan
that up.
Weeks.
I don't know anybody's name. I turned it in to my dad. He said, "Did you see the guy on TV?" No. What was it? The guy. The fucking. He's in a movie.
That did the thing.
The man with
Yeah, he did the
the
you
show
know.
with the man. on it.
Yeah.
And he'll get on. He'll say, "He'll get my mother." I say, "What's his name?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "God." Like she's supposed to. You're. I'm not kidding. I'm not.
My mind.
Yeah.
What was that he said? Line like he's in a play.
Yeah.
Mine.
Somebody got murdered in my neighborhood yesterday.
I saw that.
It's not surprising.
No, not surprised at all.
What's surprising is you don't come in here every week saying that.
It barely made the news.
Yeah.
It was 2 blocks down, so like we're still keeping
2
it
blocks
away.
down? Is that all?
Dude, that is your neighborhood.
I know.
Like,
It's like you're
2
down more than
blocks.
that.
Blocks. That's a long way to walk.
2 blocks.
That's
not
like
for.
it's like I can't see it from my house. Only when I take the dog for a walk.
But you go that way.
Sometimes, yeah.
Go the opposite way.
Was
Next
it
time-
was
next
it a
time.
domestic or drug related?
It was a 15-year-old kid. I don't know.
Drug related.
Could be either.
That's at the
Who
age where it's like it could
Died
be
or
his dad.
did the
He-
killing?
he's
Are you
dead.
talking about the one that shot his dad with the?
No, it was just a 15-year-old kid. So it's right at the age
like
where
right, and I want to say that too, but that's so specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I knew that family.
Because that story is
did it
nuts.
happen
Yeah.
yesterday?
I haven't
I-
heard
I've
this.
seen a
No, it
couple-
was a few days
Yeah, a
ago.
couple days ago.
No,
it
this
is. It is
happened
crazy.
yesterday.
You'll have to tell me on the break because I've been
Yeah,
checked out
it's
of.
wild.
Yeah.
I've been checked out of all news for
news.
the past week.
Yeah, I've been on vacation too. And done shit
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
every day of your life.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
There was a day. It's the first time since like high school
That's
that
a
I
good
went out
feeling.
home.
Feeling.
You
Like-
just like woke up in a certain.
I woke up. It was like a pair of like basketball shorts and a t-shirt.
But did you go to bed in it?
That's the next
Yeah.
question.
That's
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
I sh-
Shouldn't have showered.
I just
Shouldn't
have
have
to every
showered.
day.
Yeah,
It's
that
just-
fucks it up.
It's weird. I change underwear and shower every day, no
Yeah,
matter
yeah,
what.
you're
I
fucking up.
can't.
That's not a good lazy day then.
No, it's not a good lazy day.
But I like taking a shower.
How about a
True, but it's still.
Did you
it
have a
breaks
food
the,
day?
Oh, yeah, every
What
day
do you call it?
was
It's
a
food day. he said it was a good. But last time you were off, you said it was a good food week.
He
Yeah.
did say
Or a
that.
good food day or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was
I
it a
probably
good
said
food
that.
week?
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
Well, I ate all the leftover hamburgers and hot dogs from
Oh,
this
nice.
thing.
Oh,
I mean,
you might as well eat
that
them.
shit wasn't going to waste.
Yeah. What else do you eat?
I never want to see another hot dog again.
Yeah, hot dogs.
You
do
guys
get
have
old
any
pretty
hot
quick.
dogs? I'll take them off your
No,
hands.
they're gone, dude.
They're gone
Okay.
now.
I've
Why
learned.
would you wait a week to ask?
I know. He's,
I
well,
didn't
you
wanna
know.
eat
You
all
were
the hot
here
dogs.
last week. You could have taken them
He's like,
with you.
I didn't
Like
really
I-
have a taste for him last
I
week.
took a lot of like macaroni and cookies and like drinks home. I didn't.
Like-
I tried convincing people to take hamburgers, hot dogs home, and no one wanted them.
I didn't even hear.
I didn't want to ask for anything else. You know.
I found out recently we've been doing hot dogs all wrong.
You put them on a grill that's
No,
Really?
dying
Because I ate hot dogs about every way. I even ate hot dogs and sauerkraut this week. I ate hot dogs every way you could eat hot dogs.
I mean, prepared dogs.
Oh, go
We've
on.
been cooking them all wrong, as
Go
far
on.
as I've heard. Now, this dude told me this, and I believe him. I trust him. He's about 450 pounds, so he knows what
So,
he's
yeah,
talking about.
Yeah.
All right? He said if you boil them in a pot, you're fucking up. And if
Okay.
you take them out of a pack, throw them right on a grill, you're fucking that up too.
Okay.
I said, well, how do you do it?
Barbecue sauce, these motherfuckers?
No, you put them in a pan, right? You get a skillet,
Okay.
and you put a little bit of water in it, like an inch of water,
Yeah.
and you cook them like that.
Yeah.
Get that kind of boiling up, get them plumped up there, and then you take them off of there and put them onto a grill. That's how you do it. He said they're soft as fuck. He said they'll fall apart on a bun.
You don't want
That
to.
sounds like too much work for a hot dog. It sounds
too
like
mushy
hamburger.
for a hot dog.
It's not mushy, no.
It
You know
sounds
what I'm
like
saying. It's like-
hamburger territory. That's a lot of work to do for
That
a
is
hot
a
dog.
lot of work. Most people don't make it past the microwave section where they just throw it in the microwave for
Yeah, they're
45
terrible like that,
seconds.
though. They're not.
Well, they are going to do anything other than grill.
Yeah, no, you dirty water that shit, man.
I put some of those white bratwursts, you know, the ones, the Pornells, in the microwave.
Pornells? Yeah.
And,
That is, dude. That. Like that.
Fucking bratwurst.
Where that factory is, there's a lodge next door that those guys belong to, and they built the lodge in the graveyard for the lodge, and their pictures are on. I shit you not.
They don't sell
And
that.
the bathrooms.
They don't sell
I'm sure.
those, you know, other places.
No.
Oh, that's cool. Well, they're really good.
You're thinking of another one that starts with the same letter.
Yeah, those are everywhere.
It's the one with the pig on it. And
The
it's
one
like,
you're talking about is very.
Happy pig, not happy.
Oh, well, I put two of them in the microwave and they deglove themselves. It was pretty weird.
Yeah, that sucks when it happens.
Well, that's you don't microwave.
You wouldn't want to
bratwurst.
eat that either.
The skin
maybe
went
the
all
glove-
you
the
really
way
don't
to the
microwave.
tip.
Maybe the glove didn't fit, Avery.
That's
You
not
must
skin
have
for the
quit.
record. That's pork intestine.
Yeah,
Just
that's,
so you know.
that's just a casing, is what they call it.
I
They
meant
found out a nice
I
word
meant
to give
the
it.
ca-
It's a
I meant the
casing.
casing. I'm sorry.
It's a shit tube. The guts.
That's fine.
That's what the casing is.
Tastes good.
You know what? I watched a food show one time, and they were talking about hot dogs and sausages and shit.
Why would you watch a food show?
It's just it's like watching a fucking foreign documentary.
This
okay?
is like.
I've never seen. Let's just watch something I've never seen, have no interest in. And this guy was talking about, and everybody was trying it, and there was a bunch of women. They were all eating these hot dogs, these artisan buns, and all this bullshit. And every one of them said the same kind of thing about the hot dog. Just pissed me off. I haven't had a hot dog since.
What did they say?
They said they liked the snap of the dog when you bit into it.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate that. Yeah.
I mean,
Snap of that. Come here, let me slap your
It works
fucking
with like
face.
brats and stuff. Why wouldn't it work with artisan hot dogs?
Have you ever fucking liquid cheese squirt out and burn your fucking ugh. Have you ever had that?
What, the
Yeah.
burned
liquid,
melted? Yeah.
The molten lava
Yeah.
come out of the dog. It works with like regular sauces too. Hot
Especially-
grease comes out of them.
especially
Well,
when
like
you get the
Hot
cheese
Pockets
dogs.
and stuff do that.
Do they?
Oh yeah, Hot Pockets are known for that shit.
I don't need hot pockets.
I don't trust anybody to eat Hot Pockets.
Yeah,
I've
you
had
do.
'em in
You
a
got
while,
a freezer full of them? Oh, you had
They're
it in
pretty
a while.
good. I just can't afford them.
There's nothing wrong with Hot
Is that
Pockets.
hot dogs
They're
are hot dollar
$4.
foods?
They're $4 for two of them. I'm pretty sure.
Hot Pockets.
As far as cheap
Really?
junk food
The
goes,
San
it's kind of
Francisco
expensive.
treat.
It's expensive, cheap
That's
junk
funny.
food.
I would
Yeah.
say,
I
I
thought
would
they
say
were
they're
like-
not expensive.
I would say they were $1 for 50 of them. I didn't.
You
I
must
wouldn't
you
know.
must be buying the smaller packs. If you buy like the 480 count, it's like
Those are
$2
pizza
more
roll.
than the smaller pack.
See, now we're
It's
getting to the bottom.
480
quarter.
hot.
That's ridiculous.
Four
Oh, I
cents.
was thinking of pizza rolls. Sorry.
Yeah, pizza.
It's really
Okay.
confused.
Hot Pockets
fairly
are a little
priced.
steep.
Yeah.
Like
Steve-
who had?
Yeah, no, that was a lot.
There's no amount of pizza rolls that you
Right.
could eat and feel nourished.
Good about
Oh,
yourself.
No, there's no nourish.
Pockets. Like I
Yeah.
could eat a couple Hot Pockets and be like, okay, I'm fine until dinner or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Pizza rolls, no. I could eat 300 pizza rolls. Can I have some food?
Yeah, I'm ready to
Like,
eat
I'm full
now.
as
It's
fuck.
fucking, I just filled my belly full of wheat and corn syrup. I need nutrition.
Well,
I think
that's-
it's just grease in the form of a square.
It's grease,
with
right?
Yeah.
Cheese grease inside.
It's good.
Ugh.
Fuck off. Kaylee only gets the cheese ones.
Why?
Ugh.
I don't know. I always wait for her to go out of town. For
It
the
has.
weekend.
Well, it has, which is like gross to me. Like
I like-
square. Like,
It's
ooh,
not
what is
actual
this?
meat.
Those are good on cafeteria pizza from
Yeah.
like middle grade.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Every time I've ever had a square piece of pepperoni, that's immediately what happened to me. Is like, what am I, 4th grade again? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
To
Start
be
feel
fair,
bullied.
I wish.
Why is this
I had
pizza
a
square?
of that pizza again. That pizza has a special taste to it, and I haven't had one in
It
It's
does
very
have a
odd.
20
special.
years.
The
25,
W.
30.
What place?
No, just
Oh,
cafeteria,
shit.
The W.
like middle
I'm
school
not paying
pizza that
attention.
comes in rectangles.
You know what I miss
With
from
the square pepperoni.
from my childhood is I had a grandmother who
I
got
did too.
yeah, everybody had a grandmother.
Mine
But
too. So,
but-
I mean,
I had a fake grandma, a real grandma, and
Oh,
a
that's right.
grandma
Did
that
you
was a
hear me?
bitch.
Did you hear
Yeah.
me?
I was
Okay.
gonna say mobility.
I said hair.
Anyway, my fake grandma used to trade like real money for that government cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
You
she
paid money for it?
paid like like one of these neighbor people like
no,
for
that's
their
free.
block of government. It's free for them, but it wasn't for her.
It
But
should be free for everybody.
But she bought that fucking cheese, and it was like a I don't know, like a 13-inch box together.
It's like 5 pounds of it.
That government cheese was pretty goddamn good.
Velveeta?
No.
Cheese. Either you
Well,
need
I
to
know that's
that.
what I'm trying to.
Cheese
It's
product.
full, it's whipped into a lather. That shit that was good.
Here's how you know Velveeta cheese is when you buy. It's like on the shelf. Part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Than that.
Well, I was
Vacuum
trying to.
packed in foil.
I was trying to see what the government cheese you were talking about. If it was mainly for cooking.
You're probably
Oh
too
no, it's
young. No,
it
it was
says
a cheese
USDA
slices.
on it. It's
Yeah,
got
I probably am. I don't know.
Do you remember watching Lost? Whenever they
Yeah.
had the food, it looked like that.
Okay.
It was like USDA cheese.
It was weird. Yeah, they don't make it anymore.
And it said so many individual slices.
Okay, I got you. I got
And they had the
image.
ingredients on it, which was like
Yeah.
milk and
There was also like government honey,
other shit.
which was just a jar of honey. And it said honey contains honey.
Okay.
Like a white label.
You know, if you wanted to eradicate diarrhea, you could just drop off fucking blocks of that cheese. At a
Dude,
place.
that
You know what I
cheese
mean?
was
That's cheap.
so fucking
It's a cheap
good.
so-
It's the
you know,
same
cheap way to
cheese.
solve a problem.
How is honey one of the foods? Honey's
Honey was-
expensive as fuck.
No, they used to give you like honey wasn't at the
They
time.
would give you like staples. They said,
It
okay,
was like
here's what
every
you had to have
Honey
to
is
make
a
shit.
luxury item.
But it,
Food that's $10 an ounce.
but it was
People made it and
Oh,
honey was
produced it
extremely
and turned
cheap
it over.
back then, and it was a staple sweetener.
Yeah.
This like
Right.
whenever they set
Instead of
this up
sugar,
in
you
the
give 'em that.
50s, like they gave you like
There it is.
people used it in their coffee and their tea. It was their staple sweetener instead of sugar.
I was gonna say I don't think many
And it
people
was
use
local,
honey
too.
anymore these days.
Well, it was
It
local honey
doesn't
because
feel like a lot
it's,
of people go to honey as a condiment
well,
of
it's
any
because
type.
sugar is so
would
easy
be
and
very
cheap.
surprised how
Processed
much
sugar is
honey we
you
go
just
through.
buy giant
Yeah.
bags
Yeah,
of it.
for
I like
sweeteners.
I
like
much
to put
prefer.
it on a
I
peanut
much
butter
prefer
sandwich.
honey over sugar.
A lot of people do.
You put, it,
I make it in drinks a lot.
you put it on a peanut butter sandwich, so that peanut butter sandwich in
Is it more of a country thing
in
then?
the refrigerator for
it's
like
country wisdom.
an
It's
hour, 2 hours.
they know better.
It's an
some
old school
of the
thing.
honey
Yeah.
on the edge will dry, make the bread a little crusty and crumbly.
You grill that sandwich. Peanut butter and honey is a grilled sandwich. Yeah, the honey soaks into the bread.
Is
when
that
it
a grilled
heats up.
sandwich?
That
Now,
sounds
do you-
delicious.
Do you put bread?
Make it just like you'd make a grilled cheese. So
bread.
like
Well, hold
butter
on, that's
the
weird.
outside.
Cause
So you put
grilled
honey on the
cheese
outside of the
is one-
bread?
Well, hold on.
Seems a little
So
complicated.
bread, peanut butter, honey, put them together, or bread?
No, there's another slice
it's
of bread.
just like you. Yeah.
Welcome
Bread,
to Talking
peanut
Diabetes
butter,
with the
honey,
boys.
bread.
Yeah, I got diabetes.
Hey, I'm
just listening
finally
to
interested.
this.
Keep going.
Bread, bread.
Me
two,
too, kinda.
two breads.
Yeah,
bread,
yeah, 2 loaves
We
of yeah,
honey.
bread.
Put them together. Is that how you make it?
So
That's
the honey.
That's the way I make mine.
You're wrong.
bread,
doing it
peanut
wrong.
butter, honey. No, it's bread, peanut butter,
Honey,
honey, bread.
So no peanut butter on the top piece of bread.
Why would there be any on the top?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any difference
I like
what.
peanut butter.
As long as it's in between the 2 pieces of bread, it
But
matters
no,
not.
no.
Just flip it
in a certain way.
so.
Oh.
Just so any kind of way.
It's just like this is.
Important
It's
stuff.
very important to
Ugh.
Pasteurized process.
I busted out my fire
Avery's
pit last
making
night,
food on his
Brian.
own for
Did
the
you?
first time.
I don't know if this is a popular opinion. I don't like s'mores.
I don't either.
It's been a while since I had one.
Yeah, this is overrated.
It's a
I just-
lot. It's a lot to it.
You know, yeah, it is.
He's
It's,
right,
it's
man.
hard, and it gets all over your face.
Fucking men.
I love those.
Those are good.
delicious.
Yeah, they're fucking overrated.
The chocolate's like always like never
too
the
much.
crap melty.
Yeah.
So too much chocolate.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
The only time I ever ate them and enjoyed them, I was drunk as shit.
There you go.
They were delicious.
So
But
you
they were
looked like
delicious.
Brian.
You'd have to cut
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you get the fucking marshmallow in there.
No, they. I
You're
had
never
to
getting that shit.
fine tooth comb for a week to get that shit out of the
God
beard.
damn.
I had to clean it up, and nobody like ate all of their s'mores.
Of course not.
So
No.
when I was going
They
through
hate
picking
'em.
up, they were getting stuck on anything, so I couldn't get them off me. It's like mouse traps stuck on me.
S'mores are like a good idea in theory. Oh yeah, let's do. Yeah, that's wholesome.
Oh, it was
you
a lot
know,
of
but
fun. The kids
people
loved it.
take a couple of bites of them. They throw a fucking fit over them, and then they eat less than half and throw them away.
Did you get smart though and get the flat marshmallows they sell for those now?
Oh,
No, I
God
did
damn.
the old
Fucked up.
school.
Oh my
You gotta go
God.
What?
flat
marshmallows.
marshmallows.
How you gonna
Flat
How you supposed
marshmallows
to,
for s'mores.
They're
They're-
square.
stick them in the fire and get them
They're
burnt
square.
up?
You stick them in the side, and then you heat them up, and then they're flat.
That feels wrong.
So
That
it
is
makes
wrong.
it
That
makes
does
this
feel
more and more
wrong.
edible.
But you don't get to get the smush and the squish
It's
and
too
the.
much
gotta
service
squish it.
area. Like part of it's gonna get burned.
That's
or
what I mean.
undercooked.
You're
getting fucked on
If
the
it's round,
marshmallows.
it's getting cooked properly.
It's
All right,
probably costs twice as much
you
as a
two,
regular
I'm
marshmallow.
about to give
Absolutely.
you an innovation in s'mores, like I just
But we
did in
don't
peanut
cook it
butter
that often.
sandwiches. In I don't know 20 years.
Cooking for diabetes with
Okay,
Bruce.
look, y'all. We've got a fire pit back there. Everyone go get their own separate bag of marshmallows, a different one, and we'll test out each one.
We could test that.
Instead
I just
of
throw mine in the garbage.
the chocolate bar.
He cooks it and go,
So you do the marshmallow the same,
Yeah.
put it on the thing, roast it over the fire. Get a big, not big, but the larger size
oh, that looks wrong.
That is
Reese
wrong.
cup
Okay.
marshmallow graham cracker.
Oh fuck.
So
That is
no chocolate,
diabetes
just
with
Reese
the
cup.
boys.
Reese cup instead of the chocolate bar.
That sounds so much
Okay,
better
yeah, I
than
want
s'more.
to try this.
Okay.
Fucking mind.
That
don't-
sounds a lot.
From the heat of the marshmallow.
Like it gets melted
Good.
from your hand. I mean, those melt so
I
fast.
do
So
love
yeah, that way it
Reese
makes
cups.
sense.
I don't like s'mores, but that sounded good.
I'm against this labeling on these marshmallows.
A fat-free food.
I don't
I'm
agree with
against
any of
that.
those words.
There's no fat.
But
Well,
look, there's
sure.
recipes
It will
on the
turn
back.
to fat inside your body.
Sooner or
The
later, it
package
turns
is a
into fat.
fucking lie.
Yeah.
That
Can
is
we just-
all fat.
100
Oh.
the whole bag by
100.
myself.
No.
The
see, I
body,
can't
the
eat that.
body doesn't store sugar; it stores fat. It's just gonna turn that into fat.
I mean, isn't that just processed sugar?
Yes.
Isn't that all they are? Is like corn syrup and
It says it jet puffed on there.
like starch or something? Like
Do you think they use actual jets?
Probably. It's craft, you know. I mean, it's the big boys. So, yeah, I'd imagine probably.
Do you guys
It's a serious
remember
marshmallow.
that marshmallow cream? It was just a goddamn
still around.
peanut butter jar full of.
Yeah, that's shit you take and
it's called marshmallow fluff.
Yeah.
yeah, you take it and you throw it at somebody's brick house on the front in the summer, and then before they know it's there, it becomes part of the brick. You never get that shit off. It's done.
It's stucco.
Sucks.
That's how they stucco houses. They just get a bunch of marshmallow fluff and
And just paint it on.
yeah,
Shit's terrible.
they still make that.
I think I still have a
It's
jar in
not
my house from
bad.
like 3 years ago.
We keep a jar in our house. I don't know why.
Why-
Like every
why do you
time
have
we
all
talk
these-
about food, I'm like,
Here-
here's some
hearing
more
you-
stuff about food.
You talk have a jar of marshmallow fluff in your closet.
You never know.
It's not mine. Well, I mean, no, it's not in our closet. In our closet.
Where do you
That's the,
pantry?
Oh, yeah,
well,
no,
there's
it's
a
in
big
there.
difference.
That's
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
it's
keep
in
food,
there.
Jason.
It's the kitchen
Well,
closet.
Jason keeps his food in his closet.
No, hang on. Let me explain. You've been in my kitchen. You know where like all of my like dry food is kept. Is more like a closet than a pantry.
Well, it is a closet. They just call it a pantry. It's a closet
It's a
with
kitchen
shelves for
closet.
food, so they call it a pantry.
When
It's not,
somebody uses the word pantry, I think of your pantry.
Think of kitchen.
Not
Yeah.
yours specifically, but it's a room that you step into and it's got shut. Not a big
Yeah.
room, just
No,
a
it's-
tiny storeroom for food.
so a closet.
Like I feel like
I
we go
call-
moves
Kitchen
all of his
closet.
dirty brown shirts out of the way.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
what
he's got like a hook though. 'Cause they're up kind of high, and he puts the hook on it and rakes them over. Damn you, sir! And he hangs the hook and he parts the ways, and then there's all the jet puff marshmallows you could ever fucking want.
Not a marshmallow fan.
Bed food, bed snacks.
Yeah, I'm not.
Snacks?
No, I don't have.
You don't
bed
eat in the
snacks.
bed?
I don't eat in the bed.
Why not?
I'm not
Oh,
getting
that's
shit all in
underrated.
my
You're-
bed.
Fuck, you're
I
missing
do
out.
most of my eating in my bed.
Yeah,
I
look
do
at
a
him.
lot of eating in bed
Or
too.
on
as it
my
turns
desk
out.
chair. Depends. Two places I stay in the house.
I don't eat in bed. That's
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that.
have to change the sheets every week or you get mice.
Oh, you're
in
doing
the
that
bed.
anyway, right?
Yeah,
Eat
once
pussy
every
in
other
bed?
week.
Why not?
No, you lay down. You use yourself as the plate. and
Yeah,
napkin.
you use yourself as the plate. Now he's got the bread
You like
figured
this.
out. He's got the plates figured out. Now he's got an education.
Of course,
Take a
me
Yeah,
over
that's what I was
here,
gonna
honey.
say. Let's take a break so that
We're gonna
y'all
watch
can
that
get
video
food
when
off
we
them.
come back.
Okay,
Yeah, I gotta
we're gonna
piss.
talk about steaks when we get back.
It's an alien.
No kidding. Where?
It's living in America.
I like what they've done with the place.
It loves cats.
Can't get enough of them.
It's Alf, and now it's everywhere.
He's debonair, and yet fuzzy. My parents just don't understand our relationship. I mean, this whole cat thing's been blown all out of proportion. Alf.
Alf, alien life form new from Coleco.
Mics are live. The
I
mics.
had a good photo of me and my wife when we first started dating. Went us to Joker and Harley.
Harley Shittens?
Yeah.
Ugh. I got douche chills just thinking about it.
It was a good costume.
You know what? If you keep going down this road with matching costumes, pretty soon
We did it
we're gonna
one
have to
year.
Oh,
We did it 1 year.
never. I do. Yeah, we did. We already got our plan for next year.
I can find that shit.
It'll be she's gonna be a nun.
You sound like my kid. He starts planning for next Halloween on like when he walks in the door from this
Okay,
Halloween.
next year I got this figured out. We're gonna do a priest and a nun.
Pregnant nun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been done to death. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
of course it has.
Either that or we'll reprise this. Two bikers, the biker guy and the biker bitch. We'll do that, but then we'll crash. We'll have crashed, and then we'll put some road
Have
rash
the
on
makeup,
us.
yeah.
Yeah, we might do that. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Who cares?
Nobody.
Nope.
Waiting on Bruce to come back in from peeing, I guess.
It's taking a dump.
Is he?
I think so.
On the soundboard, I hope?
Yeah, he had to get a rag out of
Some
his car to wipe his
toilet
ass.
paper out of the house.
Yeah. One wipe Charlie or whatever the fuck those things are.
This is a Yingling loving motherfucker, dude.
I know.
Every time I see him, he's fucking
Trump supporting fucking beer. Oh.
And every single one of them was
fucking
free.
anti-union.
got a cooler.
He
got
wore
the
that to the
shirt.
Alcoholics Anonymous place. The rehab place.
Jesus.
You should get a shirt that says "drunk as fuck." Hey man.
I legitimately felt bad about that.
No, you didn't.
Did you plan on it and just say, well, shouldn't have done it, or did you, and then make the best of it, or what?
I did not plan on it. I thought it was my last clean shirt.
Yeah, okay,
basically,
well, it's an
on-
accident.
On the way out the door.
You didn't think about it until after you were like, oh fuck, I got this place.
I was at the office sorting,
It
and
occurred
I
to
saw
you.
a piece for him, and I was like, oh.
Fuck, I gotta.
And then I looked down at my shirt, and I'm like, oh.
Fuck.
So what I did is when I walked there, because there's about a 50-foot walk.
Get it, Fred. Get it. There's a
Down
fly
their
up here.
front sidewalk between my truck and their desk. We have tubs. I just held the
Get that
tub
man some
up in front
chopsticks.
of my unawkward as Paul. Like I held it with one hand. Walked in and
You should have done masking tape
went
over it.
It's a little weird.
Like when I was in high school and somebody wore something that had something offensive on it, they would just, instead of sending them home, they would just put masking tape all over whatever was offensive.
They did that when I worked at Ford. There was a bunch of guys that had tattoos or questionable tattoos
Yeah.
on their arms, and they came in. And one guy had this. Remember the tattoo on the guy's back in Kingpin? The fucking like a Latino broad with these huge tits.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was kind of like that, except there was no top on. They're just tits that were out. And they said, hey, you're going to have to put a piece of tape over there. Because it was summertime and people walk around with shirts, with the sleeves
Yeah.
ripped off and shit. The guy was like, really? Fuck. And so
It
he had
was
like some
on
sports
his
tape
arm?
on his arm. Yeah, he's got a chick with tits hanging out on his arm.
Kind of on him.
He should have just cut two little tiny squares and covered the nipples like pasties.
He ended up getting, which was what, he ended up getting those round ones, like the wart Band-Aid. Put that with the tip. I mean, the tape.
They're covered.
The sports tape really draws attention to it anyway, because it's big white.
But it's black.
Said to use a Band-Aid to cover it. I used 2 Band-Aids. I went above.
Ridiculous.
It was fucking stupid, but they made a bunch of people do that shit.
Damn. I would have put little
Cover
tiny
yourself.
tassels on a Band-Aid.
That would have been cool.
You should have made like little miniature tassels so you could shake your arm just right and get them swinging.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, there
Bring
it
us
is right
back in.
there.
We can't play the song.
No songs anymore because we get fucked over on the.
Can't play that song.
Well, not that one, yeah.
Oh,
we
we
get
can play
fucked over
this
on
song,
the
though.
intro.
Right?
The Marathon Show, they fucking
What song?
blocked us for some bullshit. We can play the theme song, The Navy.
One I was telling you about earlier.
Flies on your head, Bruce. There it is.
Bustin'.
Never mind, you missed it.
No, I don't
No,
think
can't
so.
do that either.
Oh
It's
my God.
copyright.
It might be I'm not
These
gonna
guys-
dance on
They
it.
went off the fucking deep end. So hum me a song.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
I don't think you can hum it.
Welcome back to Out for Delivery. Thank you for supporting the Marathon Show. We really appreciate it. And also remember, in 7 more shows, show 200.
Mhm.
This is 200 podcast, number 200.
And I'm
It's
guessing
coming
that'll
your
be the
way.
last one of the season. More than
We can
likely.
finish on that one.
I mean, that's gonna be
Well, we'll probably have to go one
25,
more.
26, won't it?
This is actually
This is 19.
this is actually 20. There's a numbering problem in the scheme. So yeah, this is number 20. So I have to go one over.
How did we fuck up the numbering?
I don't know. You can fade out.
Thank you.
Slam the door on it. The numbers 17 was repeated for some reason. I don't know.
Okay.
But whatever. We're on number 20 now. And,
So we're on 20. That's
we'll get
7 more
seven more.
shows. That's 27 shows. That's only
Right.
what we normally do, but
It's one over. So you want to end the season on a big one, or do you want
or
to
come back.
come back at 200?
I don't know.
You take a couple weeks off, get all this shit working again, and then come back and have the 200 celebration.
I
We
hate
got to
our
figure
break.
out exactly.
I
when
hate
it's
our
gonna
break
be.
because I spend the entire.
So if we do that, and
So
let's
if
see.
we take
One,
the break
two,
before
three,
that,
four,
that might be the
five,
first
six,
weekend of the new year.
7.
I
If-
would
well, if we do,
really.
well, this timing is terrible
want to
too.
do
by the way.
anything big during
show
December
show
at all.
200 like right before Christmas.
If we do 7 in a row, show 200 to be on the 1st of December. If we don't and take 2 weeks off, show 200 would be on the 22nd of December. Fuck me. It's not an option. No.
Well, I don't even know.
December. Can we just
Yeah.
shut down
No,
for
we
December?
can't shut down in
Can't close it
December.
down for December. No.
Yeah.
People are out there longer than ever. They got to sign
Yeah,
up.
The show, it will probably be that one. It'll probably be the 22nd.
The 22nd's no good.
I mean, my
tell
wife's
ya.
birthday's on the 21st.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to.
Well,
You
she
probably could, but
she works retail, so we're not gonna
Yeah.
see her
Oh,
anyway. No, that one sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. I just
don't know.
calculated it this morning.
Why don't
We'll talk about it.
record through the first weekend in December, take 3 weeks off, and then come back with that show?
As New Year show 200.
Yeah.
New year, new show.
Well, that's actually taking the whole month of December off, really.
Yeah.
Besides the 1st, you record on the 1st and then take 3 weeks off. Well, if we go 6, if we go 7, and
Why don't we go to
7
December
more.
7th? Take the break, come back at the New Year. With show, what would that be?
That's 4 weeks.
That's still 4 weeks.
Yeah, the December 8th is the second Sunday. There's 5 Sundays in December.
Oh, okay.
That's why. And the 29th is the.
So if we stop
We
at
should
the last
record
Sunday.
on New Year's Eve then. That would be the 5th Sunday, right?
We could do 5th Sunday. That's the 29th.
New Year's-
Would that be the
New
200
Year's Day
show?
Is a
Could be.
holiday.
Like we could make it. We could do that. We could just record 26 of the season.
Your hands are weirdly warm.
Take a couple
Yeah,
couple
let's
weeks
just
off.
Finish talking.
Take
about
3
it
weeks
after
off.
the
Yeah,
show.
we'll
and
talk
then,
about it off the
do
air.
200 for the New Year's
I
spectacular.
mean, we
or
do a
some
New
shit, I
Year's
don't know.
spectacular show 200. We could.
If we did
do
that, it'd be on
stuff.
the 29th.
You like it?
And we could maybe even do that one in the afternoon at a weird time and get Fred drunk. I
We
really
could do
missed. I
that.
really missed a drunk Fred at the marathon show.
I'll
this
get that
year.
guy to bring an
I
AR-15.
heard a lot of people miss the drunk Fred.
I
Mom
think
was
every
very
single
upset.
person here
I know.
said how upset
Everybody
they were.
was like-
"Did you have any idea how much joy your drinking brings to people?"
Not
That's
until
the first time he's ever heard that, too, by the way.
Yeah,
Misery, nothing but misery when you're drunk.
That's fun.
I know. Well, goddamn. I mean, we sat here. Everybody was like, what's
Y'all
wrong?
seem
It
sad.
just doesn't seem.
Something's off.
Something's different.
My mom was super unhappy that you weren't getting drunk with her,
Your
so
mo-
she didn't get drunk because she didn't have.
Both
any-
sides.
I know.
Right. This is no good.
Completely different show.
Yeah. Totally different.
Tone
Vibe
was all off.
Tone, yeah, it's tone. It's all wrong.
She brought a designated driver and
Give
everything.
something
Fred.
my guy all
And
wrong.
then you
It's wrong tone.
disappointed her,
Yeah, kind of shitty. I wasn't allowed to give Jody alcohol.
even though you did.
You did.
She ratted you out like hardcore.
Immediately. Yeah, I said, I tell Jazz about this. Jazz walks outside. She turns. Look what Avery gave
Look what
me."
I got.
I'm gonna
For
say,
her own good.
It's so. First thing when I saw her, like 2 minutes in, she's like, "Yeah, Avery gave me alcohol last week."
It's absolutely
it's
true.
Do you want to tell her what she did to you, though?
Nah.
Dude, no, I don't.
What she did to you? I want you to tell me.
Mm-hmm. Somebody has to tell.
balls in your court, Jazz.
We were waiting in line at Danger Run over there, and
Oh,
I heard
boy.
giggling coming from the back seat. They're back there fucking doing shots in the back seat of the vehicle.
My mom brought a mini margarita bottle
You're not allowed to
and did
drink.
shots in the,
She's
in the
prepared.
apartment.
Well, no, my concern is it's an open container, and I drive for a living,
Yeah.
and I'm driving this
Yeah,
car.
that's not your open container.
I understand. I don't want to take the chance.
The person with the open container gets the ticket, right?
Look at me, Brian. You know I'm 100% sober.
Yeah.
Good sentence. Shit.
Shit.
All right. But
He's trying to say discombobulated and whatever. All right, come on, just hands up against the fucking car.
Yeah, no.
It's over.
We had to choose
over,
a
smart
team
guy.
name, so he chose Backseat Drunks.
The backseat drunks.
You're not supposed to drink and do those.
Yeah, I know.
You're not.
He didn't.
Why are you playing defense?
Trust me, I was dead sober. And then like they all, because they were somewhat tipsy when we're trying to figure out the clues and I'm
There's
driving
shots,
looking
yeah.
for a road.
Just the backseat.
Did you get mad?
I got annoyed.
He's mad.
I got annoyed.
You're mad they weren't joining in.
No,
with
no,
the
no.
clues?
The problem was
Fucking good.
Fucking
He's
kamikaze
down.
me.
You got him.
the problem is they were all in.
He's not down.
None of
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a problem. The mind tends to wander.
and then I was like, stop. Just wanted to be a part of the game.
You want?
No.
Win.
Yeah. So.
Take him along. You gotta let him drink. You know. You gotta. It's part of the deal. Mr. Law and Order. No drinking in the back seat. Oh, come on.
It's not about law. You have no health insurance, woman.
Yeah, that's right.
If I lose my, we are fucked.
Yeah.
Still
Well,
trying
you
to
probably
get
get
that
your
fly.
job back, right? I mean, fuck. They just hire somebody. They
Probably.
just have somebody drive for you. Ah,
Probably.
I said finger, man.
I know. It's I just went through
All the way to the
went through hell
bone.
today. Yeah.
Speaking of that guy driving him every single day, got arrested again. Drunk and disorderly. Although one of those weird like burglary charges though, because
Buggery?
Yeah, burglary.
Burglary.
Say
Burglary.
that word different every single.
It's hard to.
Boom, guy.
Something.
No B&E.
He broke into his ex-girlfriend's house.
Is that the one with the baby?
Yeah.
It's already an ex, huh?
I think so. Yeah.
He went in to get his shit. Right?
I don't know, but he broke in.
He was
like
drunk.
He was uninvited and drunk as a skunk.
Does he not have a key?
Probably not anymore.
No, I don't
Just,
think so.
Get your shit, get the fuck out of here. Probably is what the last thing he
Maybe
heard.
she was holding his stuff or something.
I think he remembered some
Possibility,
shit he needed to go back for after a few, and
He had to,
damn.
Does it count?
So
as
he's in jail now?
burglary if you're recovering your own property?
He's not recovering anything.
That's O.J.
alcoholism.
Simpson.
He's not recovering.
no, he was out. Like he got arrested like on a Friday and was back at work on Monday.
Yeah, I was to say, he probably not gonna get out on Saturday.
No, he missed a
Just so
day.
you know, he's on a deal that was worked out.
Yeah, well, yeah. I
I
mean,
worked up
Deal's
a deal for
probably
him.
still good.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the deal's still good.
I mean, he has some leg jewelry he wears around, don't he?
He did for a while. Does he still have that now?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
I'm sure he's got it now. I mean, because let's face it, his lawyer wasn't as good as his union steward was. It's not like these charges are just going to go away. Like, yeah, you just be a good boy for a couple weeks, no problem, I got it.
I mean,
And I fixed it, but I was like, you need to kind of work. They're going to fire you.
I mean, here's the thing, dude. Like,
They cited discipline from the guy from 2015 when they were going to fire his ass. I was like, you can't use this shit.
I mean, he definitely has a drinking problem because he
He
keeps
does.
getting
Every
issues.
time. I mean, he's been to jail for 6 or 7 times. He said 3 DUIs.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't think his license is ever coming back.
It might be rogue forever.
And I
10
tell
years
people
probably.
it's hard to get on in this job.
Well, it's hard to get on, but it's hard to get fired once
It's
you
hard to get.
Yeah, impossible. You can do whatever you want. And they're like, come on back.
Oh, well, yeah. So that
I'm
happened.
Quitting. Come on.
And then somebody, which I'm not gonna say his name, but
Brian will. What is it?
Bruce.
so we were looking around and like there was like this was like a week ago and there was like no stuff to take out. Everything was already up. And somebody walks past me and says, "Yeah, there's no parcels. There's no dippus." And
I love that.
and so and so's here. It's like a great day.
Jail. Fuck. Like all the stars lined up. What the fuck's the occasion? I gotta ask you a question about that gate at the place you work. What's the deal with the gate?
Mm-hmm.
Still open?
Yeah, open today.
It's open when
Weekend.
it's
when
open
there's
when I
nobody
get there, and it's open when I leave.
You
That
should be open
doesn't
when you
say much.
leave at 8 o'clock. When
Believe it or not,
I'm just saying. I ride sometimes. Rode past it last night about 1:45, 2 a.m. Gates wide open. They're just
My sub may have still been out. She
What's the
has
di-
Working late.
Working late.
She did
I
my
just- No.
She did my
Oh, wow.
No lights on.
5:15 on my route.
That's okay, but we're talking 2 a.m. And it's been the custom the last 4 weeks in a row.
Might be broke.
Why don't you go in there and hang
Seems
out?
like that's an urgent thing. Somebody wants somebody to write it up.
Maybe she was trying to
Some lots don't even have a gate.
maximize
Aren't
her
you
time.
in
That
like
one has
a
one.
maintenance type craft here? Isn't
I'm
this
in a
fall
maintenance
under
craft,
your
yeah, but no,
area?
it's not under my area purview. No.
I mean,
I'm not allowed to do that.
where Bruce works, there's not any kind of control area at all. It's all open. You can walk straight from the gas station into
Yeah,
the
but
parking
look
lot.
at Bruce's area
Yeah, the
of
crime
work
rate's a little
look at that.
different.
and your area of work.
He's
Yeah, they got
pretty,
barbed
he's pretty
wire
close
around
to the.
One neighborhood. Your
That one.
entire side of town is.
He means. I know what he means. Asshole.
That broke him.
Yeah, he called me fucking names. Look at him. He's kind of close to that one neighborhood. That's not fair.
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
it's still an extremely nice neighborhood.
I know, it's still nice. Big deal, it's nice.
I drive through there anytime I get the chance.
No,
Go out of my way to go there.
Those people have lived there since before that area was cool.
Yeah.
Like they've got cemeteries in there
It's
that
their land, honestly.
Yeah, it just belongs to them.
they've got cemeteries in there where like there's people been buried like in the 1870s in that cemetery that live there.
We
They
got
still live
barbed
there
wire
and
at our
buried
place.
in the cemetery.
And they make us lock it.
Nothing. It was a dumb joke.
People buried in the
sorry.
cemetery.
That still live there.
Yeah,
Thank you
you're
for that,
right.
Avery.
I think you were right. That was
Yeah.
That's
no,
too
I-
bad.
You shouldn't have asked.
Well,
I told you.
I just looked at you. I didn't really.
sometimes there's gold, sometimes there's oil, sometimes there's nothing.
Sometimes there's an old septic tank.
Yep. Sometimes you see that was better.
Yeah. Keep
You don't. Goddamn right.
True.
You know?
I had to wake up at fucking 4:55 the other morning
That's
and drive
bullshit.
my
In the
ass to work.
afternoon?
Poor fucking baby, dude.
4:55.
And then I was out of the house until goddamn 7. I was so fucking
Poor
tired.
baby.
7 a.m.
7 p.m.
Oh,
I feel so bad for you. I really
Must
do.
be up
Probably
playing
that
video
day
games.
you were playing WoW till 3 a.m.
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
no.
No, I don't remember the last time I played WoW. I've been taking a break.
Taking a break.
Been playing
Come
a
on,
lot
is
of
that
Lord
you?
Howe.
What?
One of y'all's playing that game. I thought it was him.
Wow, no, I don't.
I haven't
even
played
know
WoW in a few weeks.
Come on. Somebody's lying.
This week?
It is you.
No, this week, no way.
Does somebody else use your account?
Somebody says it. Yeah, it says Avery. It's got your
Do you have-
picture on it.
Do you have Captain Farming for you?
Weeks.
Farming.
It was like
That's a
the- It wasn't this
I was
last week.
on. I played Heroes of the Storm a few times to use up server space and not buy anything.
Okay.
Liberate Hong
All
Kong.
right.
I mean, I did that. I don't even fucking own WoW.
See, but his account is your name.
We
which is
both
why-
have Jason Runyon, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, there you
That
go.
was
Tell me the time.
he's finger gunning.
One
Like,
se-
I
just
even
tell me
said
the
it so you wouldn't
time.
have to.
So you and your dad have the same name. Yes, there it is. And I still have that, by the way. We're all screaming. He comes in loud and clear.
Hey guys,
Anyway.
listening on Twitch and listen to this later on Twitch.
Disregard that last comment.
My phone number is 502-551-9676.
That's like the 5th time he's done.
Shoot me a text.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Everybody that's ever texted me has been like super cool. Like seriously.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
about
those you. The ones who are still gathering the evidence
Yeah.
texting you.
Yeah.
Dude, that has been a long fucking investigation.
You got this first.
Well, since the first. Too many man hours into that.
God
for
damn,
this
we got.
Did the first time.
No, it went out on Twitch. She's gonna edit it
It
this
did go
time.
out on Twitch.
Anyway,
Am I?
Yeah.
do y'all have
It's gonna
the
be on
same name
YouTube
on there,
soon.
which is why I don't
Yeah.
know who it is.
It's impossible to know.
We joined, we were playing
Can I use this?
something. We were playing,
Get calls to play.
What are you doing?
Can I play calls?
Not with that.
Oh fuck! I forgot we don't have a.
The fuck
The
are
thing.
you doing?
Give me the thing.
we were
What is that?
playing like,
Fucking
Overwatch.
unplugging and swinging shit around.
Come on.
That's
We-
just.
We were
No,
playing
I
Overwatch
know.
or something, and like my friend, whenever he gets suspicious of somebody because he's drunk, will look at their profile. He had the same name as us.
Bastard.
So
Like-
And since you put your
Like
name out
our
there,
name.
you
Full
can
name?
expect a lot more of
Are
that.
you sure it wasn't me?
There'll be 19 of them there tonight.
Like it could have been.
It was.
Yeah, I guess that's possible.
It was a different profile. It was from like California or something like that,
Mm.
which is where we live
Northern California.
or something.
Smooth.
Real smooth, Cliff.
Northeastern California.
More like
How many calls we got over
southwestern
there?
Oregon,
Mainly just eastern.
Western Oregon? Sure. That's not
wherever
far
Ken
away.
Jennings lives. That's where we live.
Oh, God. He's a boring fuck.
Fuck
Maybe
off.
Fucking know-it-all son of a bitch. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
he-
up. This fucking bores the shit out of me.
Hey, boys, and Jazz, and
It's like
whoever else
Mike
shows
Tyson.
up.
It's okay to be an asshole when you're the best.
I was out of town this last weekend, so I'm a week behind. Just listening to Jason's training episode.
Okay.
Currently on Monday. So I didn't catch yesterday's or this week's or whatever.
That's a couple weeks ago.
But
That was a couple
I
weeks
gotta
adventure.
stick up for Fred a little bit.
Hmm?
Jason's giving him some shit about not knowing the Bengals.
Oh,
Pronouncing the Bengals correctly or something. I don't know.
That was a good
Then he
20-minute
goes off
bit.
and says Bengals for the football team. Cincinnati Bengals.
Yep.
Bengals.
when
I did
it's,
that.
Bengals.
Bengal.
Nice try, Jason.
Bengals.
Nice try.
Bagels.
Bengals.
It's almost.
Looks like you didn't get it. I don't know. Maybe not.
I get.
Bungles.
Jason.
What?
Yeah.
Salt in the ketchup. That's a pro move.
Salt in the
Way back.
Yes.
20,
I know.
Shit, 24
I'm on your
years
side
ago,
again now, dude.
15 years old, working at McDonald's. And I asked them, I said, hey, why does the ketchup from back here in the kitchen taste way better than the ketchup that you get out on the floor? And they said, that's because there's salt in the ketchup.
Yes.
So I've been salting my ketchup for almost 25 years.
Fuck yeah,
That's-
man.
That's a good move.
That's why you do it.
Gross.
That is the shit.
That's gross.
You
Oh,
salt
sorry,
your,
people
you
doing
salt
it
your
though. I
fries
just
and you
forgot.
salt your ketchup. As much
already
salt as
has
possible.
an
I take the salt
insane
off
amount
my
of
fries.
salt in it.
It seems like it does.
It's not.
It's got an
It's not
insane
wrong.
amount of corn
Every
syrup in
time.
it, too.
Every time.
Why do you want just plain ass fries?
I've
Those
actually,
are gross.
I've actually stopped salting a lot of my foods. It
Have you?
enhances.
If
the
I could
natural
season
flavor.
salt like Cajun salt everything, I would. Like fries, that's the best way to have them.
I
Cajun
grew up
salt?
with a mom
Oh,
who
yeah.
didn't use salt
Depends on
on
the fry.
anything, so salt
True.
is very strong to me, and I do not like the flavor.
Jason's road rage incident last week.
Yes.
Okay.
I really drivers.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
My least
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
driver.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get out of the way. And, oh, holy shit! I just. I
Oh.
and it sounds
Speaking
Fucking A, man.
Speaking of Saturday drivers, we were on B-Town Road last night, and like we're following this guy. On one side of the road, it's parked cars on both outer lanes, and then there's 2 lanes of travel on the inner lanes. And this guy is sitting like in the crosswalk behind a parked car, and then
Waiting for the light to change.
No, and then cuts me off because I was going through on like green, like almost yellow, and like he cuts me off and is in front of me, and then I guess sees a parking spot. I'm not paying any goddamn attention. Sees
That's probably a
parking
road you should pay attention on.
Yeah.
I think we found the problem.
or anything. If he would have thrown on his signal and I would have looked and I was like, oh,
Or if you had been paying attention.
Maybe.
I'm not. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's going for. He's not throwing on any turn signals.
You already saw him cut you off. You know he's an asshole and gonna
Right.
do something stupid.
Was the fender beat off
That's
his
when
car
you
as well?
back off, yeah.
Yeah.
But we get to another stoplight, and he stops at the stoplight. And then, like, I'm sitting there talking to Kaylee, and he throws his car in reverse. And he starts coming at us to try to get in the spot that he can't fit into because it's right next to us.
Yeah.
No,
Honking the horn always works.
And there's a guy sitting, like, going the other way in traffic because it's, like, one of those lights that are real close together. And he's like, he can't even turn his lights on. You'd think he's going to stop. Because I honked. He stopped. He thought about it. And then he kept trying.
It's like, no.
And then I honked again. And he's like, yeah, I probably
He's
can't.
trying to convince you to back up also.
Yeah.
I man. The car behind me.
That's bullshit.
If he would have thrown on a turn signal, I'd have been like, oh, he's probably going to try to back into this spot. I'm going to leave him enough room to get into it. But he didn't turn on a turn signal.
Always leave yourself an out.
I have an update on the kids from the road rage
Oh, yeah?
incident. I haven't seen them. I haven't talked to them. The car is currently for sale.
The car is for sale.
Car is for sale.
Wow. Okay, that'll be the end of that, you little shits. I'm sorry.
We're like, fuck it, I don't even want to drive anymore.
Probably. It could be either.
I don't want to joke no more.
They heard the show and knew that you could track them.
I feel like if they did that to me randomly
Start going to
on
church.
this road where like so many people know each other, like going this way, and they're driving that every day, they probably did it to someone else who knew them.
Yeah, probably.
Because like a week later, the road with a for sale sign.
That's probably what happened. They did it again to somebody else, and then now they are unable to drive.
Yeah,
I would say more. Somebody went and talked to their fucking like, hey, you're little shits, and they knew the somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're driving like this, and their last straw. Either that, or they, didn't pass their chemistry final,
or their legs got broke.
I've noticed, like on Monday, going to work is always easy because I'm early as fuck. But coming home at 2 or 2:30, it's easy on Monday. It's easy on Tuesday. It's a little bit tougher on Wednesday. As the week goes on, like by Friday, you can't fuck. It takes you 45 minutes.
It's people cutting out of work early for the weekend.
Like where are all these fucking people coming from?
I don't know,
It's
dude.
like
they live everywhere.
They're just out. Nobody's got a job. They
This
just
is why
all
we need
just
to
drive around. It's all day Friday though.
Everywhere you look, there's fucking
All day.
houses and shit.
Oh, payday Fridays at my job, everybody fucking leaves early. Because like I've been like doing numbers a lot for him lately, which is kind of funny.
You've been doing
numbers?
Yeah, and you'll see it.
Terrifying.
Like closed.
At 5 p.m. Like it's just a sharp decline in production. It's kinda
He's
funny.
slowly turning into Kevin, isn't he? When his fucking hair starts going away, the minute he walks in here with this big thing of chili and falls down on the carpet.
Do I have to
can
get a
see
bowl
it.
of M&Ms to put in front of him now?
Yes.
Yes.
You do. To see how many of those he can get in his mouth.
Even Avery's like, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take some M&Ms. You're just giving out M&Ms.
I'll play into your stupid little joke.
I love M&Ms.
Free M&Ms,
Stupid.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
Yeah, the
trick
traffic is
M&Ms.
worse.
Are they gonna be
Fucking
Skittles?
Winkos.
They're gonna be spicy.
No, they're all going to be hot glued to the thing
Oh.
so it looks full and it's really not going to have anything in it.
It's the fucking worst.
Okay, that's it. Yep. That's it.
That's all the calls.
Did she say that before I
Three.
did?
I had
What?
The break.
Well, no,
Yeah,
we were
no,
talking about
peanut butter
before the
cup
break.
thing, I said like it's been a
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
since the
Yeah.
s'more conversation.
said?
But yeah, I said the same thing. Taco Bell Sarah.
Very nice.
I was
With
really
meeting
glad.
her.
I was really glad she came down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
really
fun.
Taco Bell Stargate.
Her cookies were very good.
Yeah, she's Sarah with an H now. Because that happened like at Starbucks or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They added an H to the name.
Why not?
Why not? You can call them the wrong name. Might as well spell it too.
She said she sent it first. Boom. Predates you.
Fine.
She gets the patent.
I mean, I assume.
Like, you're
When
gonna
I
thank
email, or loving whoever told me to do it, it won't be you. It'll be her.
When I when I talked to her, she seemed like a very intelligent woman. I don't think she would say that after I did randomly for no reason.
No, she beat you to it.
To be fair, they could have said it at the same time because of the delay.
Yep.
It's possible. I'm still giving her the win though.
Well, yeah. She's the listener.
Yeah, she's listening.
Because to be fair, that's not the first time I've heard Bruce say throw a peanut butter cup on it.
That's true.
Man,
Yeah,
these
he
noodles
said it.
suck.
Into everything.
He's like, hey, you don't like s'mores? Hey, baby, throw a peanut butter cup on there. I got you. I got it.
Is that how I fix
You don't like
anything that he
barbecue?
doesn't like? Just throw a peanut butter cup on
This
it?
beef stroganoff.
You don't like your
sucks.
girlfriend? You don't like your wife anymore?
It's not
Guess what
even
Guess
re-
what?
re-
I got a solution for it.
relegated to food. It's anything in life.
Just have to wear Reese's
Throw a
peanut butter cup
on
shirt,
it.
and all of a
It's like
sudden,
Yeah, fuck.
I was tired. Changed. I don't know. You're looking pretty good. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. You got new perfume?
You know, last week when you were looking under my car, I went inside the gas station real quick, bought a peanut butter cup, threw it on the car, and I think
That's what fixed it.
Probably why I was able to drive it home.
The car was thankful for the peanut butter cup. It was like, I'm gonna self-repair. Don't worry about this one. I got
You know
you
what?
on
That
this one.
motherfucker's been pretty nice to me today. You know what? Let's get him home. Come on.
Dude, he had like the worst fucking luck that day.
It was so.
Like his tire.
Yeah.
And so I go get my pressure tank, and it's out. So it's going to have to be filled up. He's like, I'm just going to drive to the gas station. Somebody cuts him off on the way.
No, it wasn't me.
On this road right out here,
Yeah, 'cause
giant white truck.
At the end, was it at the Y fork at the end?
It was actually before the first cross street.
Oh.
It was only maybe 4 or 5 houses down.
So he scrapes because that road is like...
Giant dip.
So he gets up there, airs up his tire, looks
It's
under the car to check
pretty
things
bad
out because he
scrape.
scraped. And there's a puddle of something under the car.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
So he calls me. He's like, "The car's leaking." So we go up there and we're looking at this fucking car for like an hour. And we're like, we think it's water, but like, why the fuck is there so much water?
Yeah.
There was a lot.
We move the car, and the new puddle appears in the new spot.
Was it more coffee?
No, it was just really humid. It was the AC. We figured out after a long fucking while.
I guess.
I was going to...
Because no.
Trying to spell out peanut butter cup, but the
Yeah,
car
I'm
doesn't
telling
know
you
how
what
to
it
write.
was.
So it was just trying to. It was just making the circle.
It wasn't water. It was chocolate sauce to go
Like,
with the
you can't
peanut
just
butter cup.
give me peanut butter cups and nothing to drink. I mean, I'm going to have something.
Well, like I literally went through everything that could possibly leak out of a car. It's like, well, it's an automatic transmission, so it can't be fucking transmission fluid.
Was it warm?
And the problem is we couldn't
No.
see where
Not
it
really.
was dripping from.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of up above.
And where it was dripping from, there's not like really anything vital in that particular area. Oh, it was so annoying.
It's fucking weird.
It's just bad luck. Like your air conditioner's leaking and putting out a bunch of water. Not leaking, but it's creating a bunch of water. And then you have a reason to look under and you don't know whether that's normal or not.
Yeah, I don't know how much water it produces. I mean, it's different amounts. I guess it varies on the amount of humidity in the air. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, the uptake is Reese's peanut butter cup solves all of life's problems. Just
I
throw,
agree.
Just throw it on the hood and walk away.
Unless it's the one with the Reese Pieces in it. That just causes more problems.
It does.
What is
I'm
that?
not saying they're bad.
They're all
I'm
right
just-
on occasions.
Just saying.
I always feel like you're eating a Reese cup with disease.
With
Little
cyst.
pockets of yeah.
Oh,
little nodules.
God damn it! I'll never eat again. Fuck that.
Wait.
The swamps of Dagobah.
He's gonna fucking ruin Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, I'm not telling that story.
No, you couldn't.
I talked about that one thing that we had to bleep for 5 minutes straight that one time.
This is worse.
And I can't tell that story.
No.
Yeah, it's way worse.
You know how in the
here
late
it goes.
90s kids would get fancy with their Pog Slammers? They hold it like this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I do with the peanut butter cup.
You just fucking slam peanut butter cups on everything.
You freeze them?
You got to.
Could you freeze them?
No.
Freeze chocolate. I freeze all my chocolate
freeze
bars.
Depends.
Yeah, should you?
I like
I'm
fresh
not-
years.
Honestly, sometimes I keep mine in the fridge.
Yeah.
Because that's like
Cold chocolate is the best
good.
chocolate.
Is better.
That's
I
good.
like to freeze Uncrustables.
It's like you've delayed the timer so it melts less.
I don't know.
I like room temperature chocolate.
Uncrustable is about the dumbest food design
Don't
thing
you dare
I've
talk
seen
bad
in the
about
last
Uncrustables.
Hey, I tell you what,
20
they're
years.
expensive too.
They are.
That's what I mean.
That's
good when
dumb.
you're
Say,
really
hey, let's give
fucked up.
you less of a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
Did you
smaller.
motherfucker eat breakfast this morning?
I
Jesus
did.
Christ.
I don't. 2 honey buns.
Yeah. I'm good till
He ate
3 o'clock.
I've got leftover
Tomorrow.
Place pizza. From that place
167
that
now.
starts with an I.
Getting in a pound.
Why did you look over there and then raise your eyebrow and then look back over here?
I was really
I'm putting on
into that pizza.
You got to be putting on more than that.
Look at this.
Pound a week.
Fuck. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sausage coming in. That's fucking-
Your
Big
vehicle's
sausage?
warranty, car warranty is
Yeah, not a problem with your credit card.
Is it Steve
my
from
God.
like India?
Who got you?
It's from Car Mandy from Car.
so- from a listener.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That I'm going to shield from you. It says,
Thank you.
remind Brian that in episode 816, he said that he can't borrow anything from work. Yet today,
Oh.
he was saying he.
Nice.
I can't borrow anything from work. What was that specifically?
When
So I said no. I
It goes.
wasn't really borrowing it so much as I put some stabilizer in the fuel,
Mhm.
and I'm just kind of like you got to run it out.
Oh, is
you
that what
need
you're
to
doing?
run it out of gas.
Oh, so,
And so it
while
had-
you've got.
We'll burn 2 gallons of gas.
That's
So where you
more
gonna
too.
do it? I didn't have that much grass to cut.
I mean, it's not you could siphon it back out into the can.
No, it's dangerous. I can't.
Yeah, because you wouldn't do anything dangerous in this
He
line of
put
work.
nitrous in the fuel to cut his yard half as fast.
Do you not have a siphon pump?
No.
Oh, they're cheap.
And I'm not
You can
going
just
to
go
wait.
get one.
No,
Just
I'm
go get one.
I'm not going to wait.
You said you spend a couple bucks for work.
You
Go-
can if you
go
want.
do
You're
that
not
one.
required to.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time the siphon pump came, it'd be time to put the fucking gas back in it.
That's why you go get one.
No, you put a little stable in there and you run it.
Nah.
You run out of gas.
I'm surprised you didn't get like a chairlift to put in one of those vehicles so you don't have to run it up the ramp anymore.
I don't know. The ramp worked out pretty good.
Did it?
Yep. And
He died. It worked out well.
yeah, well, see, we got him fixed up now. He's
Well,
on the mend, and then we put ratchet straps on the thing to keep him from shooting off the back.
You know, cleaning
Works
my
like a
gun.
Gonna
man.
fail in a different way next
Cleaning
time.
my gun loaded works out best. It's faster, it's easier, and I almost only died once. So.
I like at the point of the
Just
story
once.
where not the two 2x4s that they used to get the thing up there.
Yeah.
The guy realized it was his fault, and
Got back on it.
that was my bad. Let's do this
Yeah,
again.
but Jake, after you almost killed yourself, you realized when you clean it, turn the gun around, so
Yeah.
now it's fine to
So
clean
now
and
I'll kill
load it,
somebody
so
else,
not a
yeah.
problem anymore.
I had a
Point it right at the
second cousin.
television.
Yeah, I had a second cousin was cleaning a rifle one time. Thought he was unloaded, wasn't. It went off, and for the rest of the time that my great aunt was alive, she had a hole in her refrigerator.
God.
In the front of the door,
Oh,
and they had a piece of
shit.
duct tape
What
on it for a
caliber was
while.
he using?
I don't know, it's deer gun. It's probably 30 or something.
Mm.
I mean, it was right there. He had it on the kitchen table because that's where you clean your gun.
Yeah.
And it went off, and it fucking went through that, and I think one of the rooms of the farmhouse at the back. I think it just kept on going.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it went all the way through the fridge? That's impressive.
Yeah, it went through the fridge.
It was probably
It didn't hit
30.
it. Maybe. I suppose it probably
Deer
was
hunting
30.
gun will do that.
Yeah, but won't it make like a hole like that? It's
I mean,
not a-
eventually.
No.
But
Fridges
like
are
when it
not.
comes
Metal-
out,
not.
Metal's really good at stopping
it'll make a big
bullets.
one.
Even big ones.
Apparently
Yeah,
not
but
this
refrigerator's
fridge.
thin metal though.
That's true.
Yeah, this is an old one. though.
Probably
So I've got it coming in via text. This
Yeah,
one
what's-
isn't
what is
show
this one?
related, but it's
Yeah.
pretty good. At the noodle place.
The noodle place?
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, I don't want to say it, dude, because there's only one, and it's here in town. Jesus fuck!
The
can
noodle
you
place?
lay off of it today? Kid across from us dumped her water in the floor and then licked the entire edge of the table
What
Hell
the
yeah.
to
fuck?
clean it up.
How old
Nice.
is she?
And the parent didn't even get off the phone.
Oh,
Parent on the phone the whole time. Didn't even know what happened.
She's just running wild.
nice.
Seems legit.
My wife is not okay with other people's kids running wild.
I'm not.
Most people shouldn't be.
Well, I feel like she's upset because she's like,
I will, from time to time, when I see kids running, acting like assholes in public, I'll stick my foot out there and trip one of the little fucks. I've
yeah,
done
I
that.
think that's assault.
Yeah, you
We're
can't do
supposed to
that.
not
You
do
can't do that.
Oh, what happened? He tripped.
Let's go to the tape.
Yep.
Pretty sure
I've
that's
done it before.
assault.
It's not assault. I'm
believe it
stretching
is.
my leg.
According to
You know
the
what I mean?
With intention.
in the court hearings.
I don't know. The crowd and the jury will let me off. I'll be exonerated. They'll show a tape of this fucking kid acting like an asshole.
Well, probably.
The crowd will back me on that. I could run for president based on we're going to beat up all the bums and we're going to trip all these little shithead kids out there that are making everybody's lives miserable.
No, you won't, because
I'd
you
win.
would split the vote with Trump. You wouldn't win.
Get close.
Why would you do that? Because he'd split his vote with you.
It's the Hatch Act. I can't.
I mean,
No, you beat up Mexicans, you beat up kids. I don't know.
beat them all up?
Just beat them all up. Teach them a lesson.
Like everybody.
Well, we're Americans. We used to be tough, whatever happened.
Did y'all
We're
ever
making it
watch
great again.
Community? Do you remember when Chang became the security guard and he had the...
What season was that? 'Cause I watched the first few. But
It was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I didn't stay that
But he
late.
became the security guard. His entire security force was made up of like middle school children.
Was it?
Yes.
And like, middle school children. I feel like whenever he runs,
They're the most ruthless people in the world.
just gonna have run the street with little tiny baseball bats beating up old ladies.
They had a little bat, but they'll have a small nail in the end of it, like a tiny nail. It's not, it doesn't have to be big.
Jesus fuck.
It's like a shitty Warriors.
Yeah, put them in a 12-passenger van, just shuttle them from the school to the woods back there. All right, don't pick up any of the trash. Just whack everybody in the head.
Middle schoolers, so you could probably fit like 14 or 15 in a 12
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, it's 12-passenger. Fuck, that's just a suggestion.
Homeless guy.
Y'all go.
Jesus.
Swing the bat, especially when you see the whites of their eyes.
He'd probably call them the Warriors.
And
I would. That would be good.
They're
The Warriors.
They have SWAT gear.
The fucked up part is, like whenever he hello, he's like, I'm a good guy.
You know what?
I'm good.
I'm cleaning up the world, one asshole fuck at a time. You know, making it better, making America great.
Yeah.
Make America great by tripping little kids.
By tripping kids, the shit kids
When
though,
they're
not
having
the good
fun.
ones. Like no, not that. The ones that are running out of control and running wild in the restaurant. The ones that are licking the fucking table and the dumb mom is playing on her fucking phone. You should actually be allowed to grab and throw the motherfuckers.
Take care of that.
Will it?
My mom told me
Well,
when
I mean,
I was
the table's gonna get.
Oh no, there's a bunch of.
I don't think natural selection is.
We've gone far. Yeah, we've gone too far with antibiotics.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Our medicine bottom line has been too high. Oh.
Don't worry, the
I thought I heard it.
Don't worry, the anti-vaxxers are taking care of it.
Right.
One baby coughing at a time.
Oh, that was bad. Baby coughing.
Ended on
What
that.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
You'll never grow up to be a security kid. You'll never be in my army. Weak.
No.
You gotta have your shots.
Mandatory vaccinations.
That's right. You gotta have your strong. You can be strong. You gotta have your shots.
Could be stuck out here hunting bums for days.
It's the security of America at stake.
It is.
Get
from
raise
the
a generation of
homeless people.
fucking, kids with rickets. Fuck that.
Dude, there's a family that's taking up residence where you get off the interstate to come to here. Like, it's like a husband, a wife, and like 2 kids.
I saw the guy today.
The old guy?
No, it's a young dude again.
Oh.
There was nobody there when I got there.
Did they live under
He
the
must have been
bridge?
taking a break.
Well, after I said what I said, he probably moved on again.
What did you say?
I'm coming back to kill you.
God. Flies on your head.
No, I didn't say that. I'm only kidding.
I hope you didn't, because that's illegal.
No, what?
Just for the
I'm
record.
just saying it. I'm gonna.
He doesn't care.
It's a shit kid, Bruce.
So is
It's a kid
taking
that's
one. Yes.
all over the fucking windows. While his
Sir,
mom plays on her phone.
how do you plead in the case of murder?
I did not kill
he
anybody.
needed killing?
The plague was
Listening
for it.
earlier.
This judge was appointed by Trump, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
What if he was holding this? What if on his sign it just said, "Please kill me"?
No.
I thought that's what it said. I'm going to do you a favor, buddy. When I turn around here,
Right.
I'll get
You
the
still
job
can't
done.
do it.
Like there's a guy waiting behind me, but if you're still here when I turn around,
Yeah, I got to
I'll
make a
take care of
U-turn.
that
I
for
mean,
you.
well, if anything, I get a ticket for
help you
making
out
a
with
U-turn,
that.
illegal U-turn, if anything. And I think they could forgive that because I was, it's on a mission from God.
You'll have to turn
course.
around at that
Said
gas
by
station
Jesus to do
because
what I
they
do.
have those
You're right.
bars
Homeless
up.
people aren't people.
Well, they need to take actually, you're right. They need to take people like we call them the
You can't
homeless.
even turn
We'll
to
just
the
call them the
gas
homeless. We got to
station.
drop homeless
Stupidest
people. We got to
fucking
drop the
dude.
people
I
part
hate
off
it.
of that.
I
You have
hate
to
this
become,
bullshit.
take the people out of it.
Dehumanize them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll even more than they've dehumanized themselves.
I understand.
That's
normally
follow their lead.
how you start the genocide
Why
is
he
you
stabs them.
Hey, you think I don't read books?
I think you burn books.
Ryan, do you have
no,
a story
no, we're not
for
gonna
us?
burn any books.
What's up with the picture?
Oh, that was from earlier.
Oh.
That was from a way earlier.
I was waiting for
Much
you to tell
earlier
me to
time.
put it on the screen
Oh, no,
because
no.
I didn't know what was up with it. This is.
High school then, or I mean, she can't go much earlier.
fucking middle school, dude.
Probably when she was 20.
20. So 3 years ago.
I'm 9 years older than my wife.
He used to.
Yeah, I'm picking her up today from school. Here, a sign here. Okay.
I gotta tell you, dude. Like, I didn't think it was possible, but I just lost more respect for you. Dress? Did you?
If I worried about your respect, I wouldn't have put it up there.
Right.
That's a good point.
He's right.
Whew. That's cringy. That is. Ugh.
That's not that bad. Well, it's a little bad.
Anybody immediately suspect.
Yeah, but it's different when it's better looking people.
He's really Caesar Romero Joker because he didn't shave his fucking chin.
Yeah, no.
That's true.
Caesar Romero.
I mean, that was a pretty good Joker. It's like my second favorite Joker.
Yeah.
Well, who's your first favorite Joker?
Maybe third if you count the new one.
Who's your first favorite Joker?
The guy on the TV show.
That's Cesar Romero.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no fucking idea.
The old school one.
Heath Ledger.
He was a real asshole.
He was fucking good. He was good.
Jack Nicholson.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin? How do you pronounce
I mean,
that?
he's up there.
Walking.
Really? No.
He's a,
Walking.
Jack Nicholson.
he's a-
Like
he's a
Juan.
pretty good one.
Juan.
I mean, there's only that
Right?
we know of.
The one guy who voiced him on the cartoon
Mark
for like
Hamill.
20
Mark Hamill.
years.
Ah, he sucks too.
Yeah, I never watched that cartoon.
His voice was fantastic, but I mean, it wasn't really.
He's a really good voice actor. He's done a lot of shit.
He's done a lot of shit.
Voice actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing that
He's
exists.
an asshole
It
though.
is.
He is an asshole.
You think?
I don't care.
That's what I've heard. I don't even know this.
Have you
fucking
guys
Brian's
guy.
an
seen
asshole. and We're
the-
friends with him.
Have you guys seen the
Hey,
compilation
I'm nice to you guys.
of when he like read his part?
Get rid of these fucking flies too.
It's one fly.
Have you seen the compilation
Starts
of Mark
today with
Hamill
one.
when he finds out like he reads his lines for The Last Jedi, and like he's literally like he's up at a press conference like shaking, like staring off into space.
What?
Yeah, I'll
Why he was so mad at how bad that movie sucked?
yeah, he was like this, and like there's interviews where he's like, it's not like him at all. It's not. What do you mean he's just given up? Like he's pissed off because like that's
That's
his,
true. Like he
Yeah.
He's an asshole about is like this role is his entire identity.
I think
And
it
in
was
his
better.
mind,
Well,
it's his
it
legacy. And I mean, if they wrote off your entire life, you'd be pissed too.
Well, not only
He's
that,
done
like I think he would have been all right if he died. But if he had died in a Luke Skywalker way, like that whole movie, he doesn't act like Luke Skywalker.
Right.
It felt off.
I mean, that was kind of the point.
I'm not getting into this. It's a fucking 2-year-old movie, and I'm not going to argue about it. I refuse.
Wasn't
It's a
that the
2-year-old
point
movie.
of him being there?
Rah, rah,
And
rah,
having
rah,
been there for as long
fuse.
as he was?
Rah, 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 fuse.
I don't know.
But the not biting.
Because
Speaking
you
of
know there
steak,
was the area he was protecting, and he had to lock it all away. He had to change. He had to give up.
New York Strip or
He
Proud
had
or
to turn
T-Bone.
off the force.
Strip. I think
New York
Strip's my.
Strip or
I think,
T-bone?
I think Strip's my
Porterhouse?
favorite one.
yeah.
Whatever the fuck Russ had on his grill.
That's good.
That's what the
sirloin.
past master bought us.
Look at
Right
that
by.
one. That's a good one.
my answer.
Hey, see, that's a good picture.
You look like you were photoshopped into that.
No, I
does.
wasn't
He
photoshopped.
does look photoshopped into it. It's
Hey, you had my fucking vest on there. All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna be his new Christmas
That's his
card,
Christmas
right?
card. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it could be. I
Why
do.
did you Photoshop yourself into a picture of me on vacation with my family?
Well, you know.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
shit.
Oh, what a dick.
Looks
It
like-
does look photoshopped, dude.
Is that hair?
Now that I really look at it and think that, yeah.
That hair looks like the VHS ribbon tape that's inside of it.
A
Oh,
ribbon
gosh.
tape. No, that's hair. That's my hair.
That's not your hair.
That's real hair.
No, it's not. What, from your balls? Did you like?
Yep. Yeah, I've been keeping it.
I've got a jar of hair for just this occasion.
What's behind her? Is it a honey bun? What are you staring at?
There was a
something
Sam, I was looking over her shoulder. There was somebody over with tits hanging out. I was looking at her. I was like, oh, what's going on over here? Took the picture.
Got there. Some corn nuts and honey bun.
Yes, corn nuts. A girl holding a bag of corn nuts over there. I was looking at. What's going on over there?
What flavor's that?
I
I
can
thought
smell
he was
it.
just
Barbara,
looking at
she's
her
just-
neck where some icing got
Yeah,
stuck.
pouring it down her fucking tits.
Yeah, I had
A line of corn nuts off my tits.
corn nuts. Yeah, I had a. I was smelling like somebody. I think it was corn nuts. It's corn nuts or s'mores. Somebody had
No,
something.
those-
Somebody going on over
Maybe
there.
they were corn nuts.
Well, like
s'mores.
if they burn, if you burn a marshmallow, it's got a weird
Yeah,
kind of smell, kind of reminiscent of one ingredient of corn nuts.
it's not.
Makes
but-
you keep it. You know, your attention wanders when you smell shit like.
In case you didn't notice, Brian is also wearing denim jeans. acid
Yes,
wash.
denim
There
jeans,
are
that's the way
three
they work.
different types of denim, but
Those are vintage.
between the two of them, and each one of them is
I didn't give a fuck.
different
It
from the
doesn't
other
matter.
two.
Doesn't matter. Does it matter?
So last
You
night,
wore denim with denim. I mean,
Yes, I'm Johnny Denim. They asked what my name was. I said Dirtbag Dave. I don't know.
I think you may have passed this place because you were telling me where that was. On the road to there was a house that was lit up that I'm surprised airplanes weren't landing on their fucking porch and confusing it for the airport. There was so many fucking Halloween lights
This house was.
and inflate. I'm telling you,
But it's not on the main road.
it was fucking glaring.
It's not a dead end street.
It was purple and orange lights.
Yeah.
What would you, I mean, there had to be what, like 8,000. Like
Probably.
it
I
was.
mean, it was worse than the best like Christmas one.
It was fucking insane.
Everywhere.
Yeah. People taking the Halloween real seriously.
Like it blinded me. It was brighter than my headlights when we come around that
So
corner.
you look at the house and you look at the road and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, I can still see the house.
Yeah.
So bright.
Pretty
It
much.
was insane, dude. In fucking insane.
I did not need a flashlight to read my book.
Damn.
God damn. It's bright.
Anyway.
The brightness.
All right.
All right.
Good show. Everybody put in at least 80% effort.
Hey.
Way more than I meant to.
I know. That's
Bruce is fucking
Sorry.
late. Can you fix that next time, buddy?
I took 20% off for his
Lateness.
performance today.
So we all lost points because of Bruce being late?
No, he did.
Oh,
no,
okay.
you each get individual scores.
Oh, okay.
Individual scores.
We'll have a one-on-one meeting and we'll discuss.
It'll be in Slack.
How do you run all those tallies in your head?
I don't know. Well, his son does the
Jazz
numbers for a
tallies.
big major corporation.
Yeah. Millions of dollars.
Let me tell you what running the numbers for Avery's job means.
Running
It means he
the
picks up a size 3 item and puts it in a size 3 box.
There you go. It fits.
No, I make sure the department's profitable.
Yeah.
Based
Yeah,
off
the
labor
3
hours.
The decimal
items
has to
line up with the 3,
be in the right
and then
spot.
the size 4 items, they go with the 4 boxes.
Right.
He comes to me after the show. He's like, at various times you gave people a check mark, a plus minus,
And a thumbs up.
and a thumbs up. I'm like, yeah, look in the back of the book for the conversion chart. You can do this.
I feel like his job's automated already, and they just gave it to him as like a
It's completely
title.
A
Like,
diversity
here, give him
hire.
this.
Oh, we'll give him something. Here, we get a tax break for keeping him on anyway. Listen, you know, fucking do something.
No, it's so that if the robot that he's sitting on makes a mistake, they can blame him instead
That's
of the
true.
robot.
That's true.
Well, you can't fire the robot.
No, it's a waste of money.
No, you wouldn't
No,
do that
no.
anyway.
That way,
You're fucking so dumb. I can't sit on a robot. I'd break it. They're little. They're like Roombas.
70%.
We're dropping fast. Let's
Yeah.
get out of
Better end it.
yeah. All right, wrap us up. We can't
All
play
right,
the music.
No music again. But thanks for listening, subscribing, and all that shit. Remember, here in a couple weeks, we'll give you some more details about Show 200 is coming up. Thanks again for all the support during the marathon show. And you can support the show at any time. You don't have to wait for another marathon show.
No, please do.
Please do. Get out and support us. Give us some money. Do something.
Shoot us some calls. Hit us
Shoot
on
us some
Twitter.
calls. You can do all that shit. We're looking forward to seeing you next time.
Yep.
Yes.
Or you seeing us, whatever.
Somebody's
Work safe.
seeing somebody.
Don't work too hard.
Hit it.
We'll see you
Hit
next
it.
week. Fade it out.